Hi y'all, everyone. How y'all doing? La 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 la. Hold on. Hope you guys are doing well and everything. We're gonna start the live now. Can you check? Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to chit chat. We want to hang out for a bit and all that stuff. So let's get her started.
You still here?
Oh, but hello. Oh, hi there. It's so exciting. It is Sunday night here. Normally, well, I would normally go live on a Sunday anyway, and then I would have premiered the reaction later on. But she was ready very early, may I add, and I was a little shook by that. So I was like, you know what, you can have it. Pay it, you can have it. And so that's what we did instead. Even though I did miss doing the premiere, because the premiere the last time was quite fun. So thank you guys for watching the video. I have to go through your comments and see. I happen to just like every single one because that's just, you do what you must do, because you guys are very insightful when it comes to your coms, and it's always nice chatting it up in the comments a bit with you guys. So we'll be doing that. I'll be doing that in a bit. Once I'm done here, I'll be sitting in my bed and I'll be reading all of them. I happen to be off tomorrow, thank you Lords above, and while being off I can relax hopefully, and also just again get caught up on things that I'm behind on. So there's that. But hopefully you guys had a good weekend and all that other good stuff. So let's see what you guys are talking about in the right now. Hello, Easy Peasy. Hello, Joel. Hello, everyone. Hi, Vicky, honey. Hello. Hi, Kiara. Hi, Kanisha. Hello, Jay. Hello, Kayo. Hi, everyone. Hello. Hello. Where's my wife? Hello, Rebecca, darling. How are you? Hope you're doing well and whatnot. Where's my wife? Girl, I don't know, girl. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. Now, I literally saw you guys last night. For those who were there, I saw y'all last night. Thank y'all so much for coming and watching and talking to us. That was a really fun conversation, and it was great. It was obviously fun because it's been a minute since I really chatted with some of my peers in time, but it was entertaining across the board. So thank y'all for coming through and talking to us. Hold on, let me fix that real quick. Let's give her illusion. Let's give her flavor and whatnot. But yes, Jackie, we getting drunk tomorrow. My plan is to finish up what I'm behind on tomorrow. That's my plan. Are you going to continue reacting, Mama? Go, yeah, that's so funny that you said that. I just finished reacting to episodes 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 are done. So now all that's left is 4. And I'll be posting 4 eventually. So that's where we're at currently. Spoiling the love shot for real. Hello. Because listen, once upon a time in a land far, far away. Once upon a time, I used to go live all the time. But then I paused. I pulled back. We didn't go live as much. And but now I feel like I refixed how I'm doing them. And if I do come, it's more so just to talk about you guys, whether if we're doing shows, if we're talking about stuff. But if it's just like to have a cute little kiki, then cool. But it will be a cute kiki with the people that I know. Not every single time I will have a live where it involves some of the audience members, because I used to do that all the time, because that was my way of getting to know you guys. But I felt like if I'm getting to know you, I can know you like how I'm knowing you now. And some of you guys have made me laugh several times over. So that's how I notice the same people always come back. So I appreciate y'all. Down. So, and the people that can actually attest to that always coming to these lives are the same people you guys see all the time, like Miss here. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Oh, it's been a day.
Okay. Hey, hey, Kale. How are you?
Morning, everybody.
He said it's been
Hi, everybody.
Hello. How is
Hi,
everyone doing
everybody.
today?
Hello. She said it's been a day. I saw you, Kristen.
Me?
I saw you.
Me?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
You sang that song and you did a great job.
thank you.
Aww.
Because that's one of my favorites. You didn't, it wasn't bad. So I really, really
You
liked
did the
it. What
song
you did with it.
justice then.
Yes.
Thank you.
I sound
appreciate it.
sleepy. I just woke up.
Aw.
So yeah, because wait a minute, hold on. I see Kale. Hey, hold on. I see Kern. Hey, Kern. Honey, how are
Kern.
you? How are you? Hope you guys are doing well
Yeah,
and whatnot.
Rebecca. I did not watch yet when he went live last night. So
Yeah. No, Kale had something. Kayla had stuff to do. So
I had stuff
the
to do.
yeah. So that's yeah. You've checked out already. Basically, she's like, I had enough. I cannot. So
Shaki, we're going to talk about that because I have got to say
We
some
have Karen in
shit
the chat though.
about that damn series.
Oh, check out.
um,
Okay.
Yes,
good things, bad things.
bad things.
Seriously? Hi, Hex.
Yes.
Well, I haven't watched past Ep 2, so none of my business, really.
I mean,
You
I'm not going to
know?
say anything about the episode.
The series in
We'll get
general.
there. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I won't do it, Jazzy, I promise.
Oh, hi, Dion. Hello, honey.
Hi, Dion.
I'm just having like a regular old kiki with the kids, but I mean, if you did
Not
want to be a
kiki
part,
with
if
the
you
kids.
just let me know. I can send you the link if you'd like. It's up to you. It's up to you. Yes, hello. That's my name. Hi. How are you? Hello.
Don't
Hello.
turn.
Yes. What did he say? Hold on. I hear and see potential KP spoilers, so that's the cue to leave. Dang.
No.
Poor baby. Cause what was it? The last episode of Kim Porsche that Kern has watched was what, at 10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, is
He
he
has
that far
this
behind?
girl. I feel like he's gonna be behind for a minute because the finale is next week.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's gonna do,
Oh,
but
you
it's
poor
okay.
thing. If you
It's
need a
okay.
rewatch, buddy, I'll be there.
Because
It ain't. He'll figure it out, and
life is that
that's on
bitch.
her.
Yeah.
Life is a
That
bit
bitch.
sometimes. So what you gonna do?
Yeah.
LOL this chat. Why didn't you invite us? I told you guys I was going live since yesterday. So you
He
knew I was
did.
gonna be live today.
Yep.
So
I'll be right back.
okay. So it's like if you like, I'm not excusing if anybody wants to be, if you wanted to, that's fine. No, I ain't gonna say no. So whew. Plus, I told Deanne, you guys. I know you guys like a lot of them have become familiar
Mhm.
we're meeting that you guys have seen them several times now. So you guys have grown accustomed to the same people, which is great, but
Sawadika.
sometimes it will be solo lives. Y'all don't forget that now. Hold on.
Sawadika. Hello, everyone.
Kristen.
Yes.
Hold that down for a second. I'm putting my dog to bed.
Yes,
Hold on.
sir. Go on. I got you. Hello, lovely people in the chat. How are you? just want to say I love you guys. Keep me in y'all's thoughts for a bit because I had an accident last night and I hurt my foot. That's why I'm kind of laid back more than I usually am. Sato. Yeah, I hurt my foot pretty bad last night, so. But I'm here, ain't I?
Oh, alrighty then. Okay. Period.
Hi. Hi, Rebecca. I'm okay, Cameron. I'll be alright. I just gotta rest my foot for a few days.
Hold on.
You're good. Take your time.
I was texting. I was sending these fireworks are out here.
I know,
tonight.
over here too. Here
Like,
too.
my
Yeah.
poor dog, he can't hack it, yo.
I have a chihuahua at my feet. And he's scared. Hi, Hi. Hi, Blanca. Hi. Hello, everyone.
Hold on.
What? What I miss?
Nothing. I just came back. I just went to put the dog to sleep. So,
Whoa!
Meaning put the dog in his cage. Come on now, y'all. Calm down. My doggy is okay. Okay. My dog is fine. Hold on. Wait, let me remove that. But yes, hope you guys are all staying safe and doing well. Someone asked. Wait, it's I don't know if is anyone here a Card fan? Do you guys like Card, the K-pop group?
Oh,
Have you
Card.
guys heard of Card? Never heard of them? I love
Mm-mm.
Card. They're great.
But
Hi,
if you send them
everybody.
to me, I'll check it out.
Deanne scared me last night, so I went to watch End of Love. Nothing is wrong with End of Love. You just gotta watch. It's really good, actually.
I watched episode 4 today.
We stand BM in this community. Yes.
Hello, same. That part. We stand Big City Committee. Hello.
Right?
Okay. I want to hear from Kale. I want to hear from Kale because Kale watched the episode this morning. So, how are you feeling? What is your take on them two, given that you've seen it now?
If only I had my camera on.
Huh?
If only I had my camera on. I did the thing like when you asked the same question in the last two lives. Who's build? And I just literally if I was aware of the build situation, I literally just closed my eyes.
You're so funny.
But my opinion on Vegas and Pete, they really need to bring their shit together. They really need to talk it out.
I'll be.
But then again, if they do talk it out, we won't have a season 2. So
no, you don't know that,
girl. All of this shit can be finished if people just had conversations. We won't have 14 episodes of KINNPORSCHE, only have 8.
I mean, he's not lying. But hello, Dion.
Right, Dion? If people just talk, these series would be shorter.
Talking makes too much sense.
Right?
Yeah, talking makes too much sense. That's why Tan-kun said what he said.
Yeah.
Why are y'all stupid?
Why are y'all stupid?
They said we had to pad the runtime. Hello.
Right.
I'm sorry, but Takun has had his moments with me. I love that man, but my God, he gets on my nerves.
Hmm.
He does. Like, I'm sorry, but the whole fish thing, it made me die laughing. I couldn't help. I could not take him serious.
I have what you mean when he thought his fish did eventually
They
pass,
did
but
not die. I saw them move.
I mean, after being out of the water for a minute, I'm pretty sure they're dead now.
Well,
But I
he's
mean,
the one that killed them. Because he took him out of the water.
so it kind of is. Oh look, la 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 la.
Aww.
Not uncle.
Not uncle.
Don't get me wrong. Y'all don't take me twisted. I love Takun, but he can get on my nerves, man. Okay, I love him, but he gets on my nerves.
I mean, we all have that relative where we really, really like, and then they get on our nerves. It's like, what the fuck?
Right.
Well, it's finale next week.
Oh God.
It's finale next week, and I don't know exactly what's going to happen. What I'm actually kind of looking forward to is probably something so silly. Is how long the episode's going to be.
Because they claim it's the longest episode. Watch that this bitch is only an hour and 2 minutes.
That would be so stupid.
No,
that would be so stupid.
1 minute extra.
Like,
no, you know what would piss me off more is if it was like an hour and 10 minutes long, and then you had nothing but 30 minutes of behind the scenes of the finale.
What is this? Don't say no.
Kind of
That's what
love.
I'm saying.
And a love where they had the third part just be
the last part,
behind the last part be behind the scenes. Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. Just dumb.
I wouldn't be surprised, right?
But I doubt that. I doubt that. Also, I heard prior that the cast was supposed to do. They're doing something for the finale, and they wanted.
Yeah, they're doing it live.
That's what I thought. So I think
they're gonna watch it together.
They're gonna watch it together, and I guess people can get a chance to watch with them. Either they're gonna stream it on YouTube or some shit like that.
It's supposed to be on Beyond Cloud's YouTube channel.
Well, look at that for. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch that because I am not gonna watch them watch the episode while I watch. No, what I'll do we can watch that afterwards.
Yeah, that'd be
just
fun.
watch the VOD.
I'll just watch that, but I will be reacting to it on my own. So
I just watch the VOD.
I can't wait to
my
see
guess
y'all's
is.
reaction.
Oh, for the finale, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, your mom. Oh.
And then we won't be seeing her for a while.
I mean, we were talking today about what other series to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her it has to catch my attention for me to want to waste tape.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna waste tape, then I don't see the point. So it has to get me.
Right.
Because she saw the trailer for Oh My Sunshine Night, and I mean I haven't seen that. So
Oh My Sunshine Night.
Is it Oh My Star?
Okay.
I don't know, some bullshit.
I
haven't seen it.
The Fluke one.
Okay.
The Fluke one.
And then it's Oh My Sunshine Night.
Right. And she asked me, where would I know them from? I said, you wouldn't know them because you didn't get past episode 1 of Until We Meet Again. So.
What?
I guess she was bored.
No, she just couldn't. She couldn't handle it. She couldn't take it because the whole
she's got to continue.
I told her, but she doesn't want to.
Oh, I will watch it with her if she wants.
I bet you will.
But if she doesn't want to continue, then there's nothing we could do about that.
The way she was mad about the pool scene, and I don't blame her. But we had a bit of a talk about that pool scene, though. I feel like it was so much more thinking about how, like,
you perceive it,
hot and passionate, and how it was supposed to be. Like, for me, I look at it more so on a different level than she did about the pool scene. It was shot well, you know, like in their relationship, they're mature into the relationship now in a way, so it doesn't have to be all crazy. And
I loved it. I thought it was great.
So
it was very sensual. It was very
Why
sensual.
Her reaction to it
Why
was
does it sound like somebody
fun.
swimming?
That's not me.
That's fireworks.
Oh.
It's a
Your
bit.
Sounded
hand
like
Isn't it a
water
bit
to me for some
early?
reason.
Nah, that's
That's
fireworks. I don't know if that's coming
tomorrow.
from your end or if that's coming from Dion's end, but it's fireworks.
Dude.
Don't they? Dion be like, don't expose me.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, it was
Hopefully
more
everybody's doing well.
lovemaking than
I'm pulling a
fucking.
golf.
Oh, Rebecca asked for you.
That part.
Rebecca was
So,
looking for her wife. Where are you?
but how are we feeling, Dion? How was your day? I watched your video that you put out,
Uh-oh.
and let them commenters know. Listen, I ain't coming for your whole nothing. I'm just making an observation. I
That
said,
part.
Did
period.
I?
Pooh.
Did I?
Not did I.
You know, it's weird because, these fans, they're so passionate
Mm-hmm.
and they love their shows, and any type of criticism towards it is just a no-no.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yep.
I can't, I can understand realizing a show has some type of flaws or some type of like ways about it, but you still enjoy it. There's a few that I like that are just real crunchy, and I still like them. And there's some that are overly crunchy, and I don't like them,
Right.
or I don't like aspects of a show I do like, and I just voice that. Doesn't mean I'm dragging the actors, I'm dragging the producers, and people who are behind the scenes. I ain't say all that.
What?
Now, I may critique the directing sometimes because sometimes he's sitting here doing nothing all the time, and I know they're padding the runtime. I know they're doing fan service for the fans rather than continuing the story. And
Hello.
sometimes, and most times, for me, it's a little slow. It's a little. Oh, okay, we don't need them staring at each other for 15 minutes. We got it. We don't need to put a seatbelt on slowly. Swoosh. Yeah, they do it 3 times. And then the guy starts singing.
Oh my god.
And once you see it 10 times, you've seen it 10 times. Like, okay, we get it.
Yes.
We don't need to see it 20 times, 40 times now.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, like, especially that scene when they,
Not to call out Dion.
I get it. You guys didn't see it, but I did make a video on how the shows manipulate you into thinking they're great and make you love it so much.
I saw that one too.
I didn't realize it until I started reacting to the show and seeing people's responses. They fall for every goddamn thing that happens without fail, without any type of thing. If someone is in the show as a love triangle option, a third party, you automatically hate them because they threaten the ship. When in reality, if you watch the show, that other person may be better for one of the leads.
Yeah.
But he's not the one though. Okay.
Wait,
Man,
are
if
we
you try,
talking about
though.
that series that's out right now that we're going to
No,
be talking about?
in general.
Oh.
In general. There's tons of shows that do that. They make you. It's supposed to cause tension. It's supposed to have some drama, so they add a third person. Even though we know these two are in game, so there's no reason for it. But get some drama in there. And I wish sometimes that they would switch it up and let him just date the other person. Ooh.
Not the shaking the table.
It would have to be something that isn't already adapted from a novel. It's an original story.
Yeah.
Because obviously the family goes batshit crazy. Just stick it up a little bit. Get some variety,
Wait.
I never thought I was going to say this.
Oh dear.
But I don't think I'm going to watch Checkout anymore.
Oh. I commend you for keep going and trying, though. That's good.
I got to episode 5, and I was like, I'm done.
That's more than others.
Yeah. No, this episode.
That's more than me.
So bad. It pissed me off so bad. I was so bad.
So if Shaggy wasn't feeling it and you were feeling it, then there must be something in the water.
Here's the thing: is I don't.
And no shade, but
I'm taking it to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna think about continuing it, possibly, just to see what the fuck happens. But honestly, I'm so tired of it right now. Like,
So
you know me,
therefore-
Dion.
Was
I
it-
rewatch
was
a
it-
series.
Was it
I
dragging?
rewatch.
Was it dragging?
It's not
Was it
so
dragging?
much. It's not so much dragging, but it's the repeat.
Ooh, the
The what?
repeat.
The repeat. Okay. Okay. So I'll tell you this. I'm not gonna tell you about the episode, but
Oh wait, hold on. Hello, Deanne.
Hello.
Hiyo, honey.
Not
How are
DNX
you?
Hello.
Rebecca, bitch.
Hello.
What?
Hello.
What did you say, Kel?
Deanne X Rebecca.
Oh.
Miss. But I'm
That
sorry.
was there yesterday.
It
It
was.
I was
I,
there
I just
yesterday.
grazed over it. For the person who was supposed to notice it should notice it. You know,
There she is.
She noticed.
her.
Oh, not
But
yet.
I'm sorry, Kristen. Continue.
No, you're fine. But like, you know what? How we brought up 2 Moons and 2 Moons 2 the other day.
You
Yes.
did.
Okay, so they took the last 4 minutes of episode 4 and put it right into episode 5. I was like, I just saw this shit.
But did it connect into each other?
No.
Ah, there we go.
It was a repeat of what I just saw. Like, but I get like a few seconds of it. But 4 or 5 minutes of I've already seen.
5 minutes.
I'm like, really? And it's just this stupid fucking jealousy shit. Fuck them. Anyway.
Wow. I mean,
That's
Okay.
one of the best
Wow,
bombs
that's-
in one
Oh,
sentence.
wow.
That's some passion, baby.
She said what she said.
Yes,
said what
the
I
hell she
said.
did. Yes.
And that's tea.
What? I'm claimed? What you mean?
I will stick to Unforgotten Night for now until it pisses me off. Then I'll be done.
Wait.
I'm already over you and sex face, so there you go.
That's a safe space.
I'm not kidding, Dion. You watch it, you tell me he don't have a weird sex face.
It's not
I
weird.
wanna-
It's just
What?
You're not used to these characters climaxing.
Oh.
No.
No, it was not climaxing. Trust me.
But wait, have you seen any of Why Destiny?
I seen why.
Dion.
Why?
They know.
Oh
That's a
Lord,
no.
no! You need to watch Why Destiny.
Do I? Isn't it like
Yes.
15 calls?
No, you need to watch it. Trust me. Go to Drama Cool and watch it.
Ah, no. We don't say that name in these websites.
Oh Jesus, Mary.
Not these with Mary.
Jesus and Mary.
We're
My
avoiding,
God.
we're
Why are they
avoiding
here?
Shaki getting canceled out of nowhere.
Really?
Respect.
Rebecca,
I said
facts.
it.
Look, if we're
Not
gonna clock
him.
weird O faces, I present Ken.
Thank you, DJ.
Did you say Ken?
Okay, wait.
did.
Okay. If we're gonna
Rebecca
talk
said
about
it.
O faces, that one when he was like doing that thing where his mouth was just open.
You mean in the
I don't know
bathroom?
if that.
Jackie, what is
I don't know if
this? What is this?
Something in relation with dingleberries, I guess.
Um.
Oh no.
No. Now what have you done?
30 minutes in.
Not 30 minutes. Damn.
Usually the laughing out of control happens in an hour.
Maybe you guys should be so funny. How about that? This is your fault, honestly.
Then there
What was
shouldn't be
I?
any, open quips.
No. Damn it! I was trying to make a point. Okay.
Someone making about a weird O face.
Okay, okay, all right. Let's take it back to the pool scene for a second. When Porsche
You're
was
riding
just
off the sunset.
rising up, like he was trying to get comfy, and you look at Kin's face, and it just has that his mouth is open, and it's just given that there's something happening when we know for a fact not shit's going on, and it's like if that's the face we're referring to, I guess. I guess it ain't that bad. But if you're talking about the one they were in the bathroom and he was, they were doing a shake weight, then
Not the shake weight. I thought you were
Well,
doing. I
How
thought you were
old are
doing.
we?
I thought you were doing the THARNTYPE with the
oh, and
tea, bubble tea.
no. Jesus
I made a
Christ.
really bad joke to myself
LOL,
about
not
that
Dion,
part.
you make me sick.
What I do?
What I do?
What I do?
Dion's so innocent. He's such a
I
sweet
am
boy.
innocent. I'm innocent.
Such a sweet, sweet boy.
But also say what I did because I want to laugh too. Let me
Y'all,
know
Dion
what I
is not.
did.
Adi is not innocent. Y'all better stop. No, it's just I don't even know. It's no shade to Yoon. Wait, it's no shade, but Yoon done had way too many fluffy roles to take this serious. Listen,
You know what? You know
I
what?
wanted to have like variety with my actors.
You know what? Not that I thought he was not right for the role, but I do see him as a little more
Innocent.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, 'cause I watched the
Like
first episode, I'm like,
if Yoon and
When-
Toru swapped it,
when-
if Toru was the mafia boss and Yoon was the whole.
I like that.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
Here's the thing. When he was in Paint with Love with Yacht, that was actually good. I enjoyed that. But this, the only problem I have is the face when they're.
Well, I mean, some people really don't watch themselves have sex and climax, so maybe he doesn't know
That wasn't
what that face is supposed to look like.
just watch it.
Maybe they didn't go over that in the workshop class. Maybe he missed that day, and they just said, "You know what? You just go for it." I mean, do what you think is supposed to go. I mean, just go for it.
Like all in all, the series so far is good. Just that.
Yes,
part
Rebecca, I
freaks me
agree.
out.
Tonight I'll watch episode 2 and let y'all know. I'll report back.
Did you watch episode 1?
Of course.
Okay, so that's how you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What's going on the list, Rebecca? Oh,
Dear, you okay?
Making Y faces, I guess.
Are we gonna watch each other make an O face? Because
That's what.
let me pack my bag.
It's a constant thing, my lives. I watch people make connections, and I just sit here and just let them happen.
Jackie's like, what about
And
me?
we love you.
You know, that's just what it is. So, hello.
Hi, Integra. Are we on
Hello,
TV
Integra.
again?
How are you? Welcome.
Oh, what did Joel say? Fuck, marry, kill.
The two couples of KINNPORSCHE. Wait.
Okay, fuck.
The main two couples of KINNPORSCHE.
Love, kill.
Oh God, so we only have 4 choices.
It's okay. Integraf. What? I don't know how to use-
Integrafare.
Yeah,
Integrafare.
that. It's okay. You fixed it. It's all good.
Fuck, Mary, love, and kill the 2 main couples. So,
Essentially,
I don't
Vegas
know.
Pete, KINNPORSCHE.
Can we switch the options on there?
Hello.
Yeah.
Can we put befriend, collab with, disowned or something?
Disowned.
Vegas Pete,
This-
KINNPORSCHE. I'm guessing, Rebecca, they are the main couple, quote unquote, the main couple.
I guess
Because
since
there's
they're the only
Kim. Thank you, Dion. Because I was doing air quotes and nobody can see.
We
them.
forgot we had your camera. We have our cameras off.
But Kim and Porche are like, I mean, they're not main, but they're making they're doing something.
They're making it look like they're main.
Smurfy Boy wants to marry Pete. I support that, Smurfy Boy, 100%.
Yeah, I'm down
Go
for
off,
that.
King.
As long as you guys are off of age and go off.
Like,
As long as you're
But
two
be careful though,
consenting adults.
because Vegas will shoot you in your face.
Right.
Unless you include Vegas in the equation.
As what? The lapdog?
No,
Whoa.
Thruple.
We're down for some polyamory.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Polyamory?
Where's my
I'm
Tim
okay.
Tay
Like,
team?
if they both want
Where's
to
our
marry
Tim
me,
Tay
I'm
team?
okay
Yes.
with that. Let's go.
Dear Beyond Cloud, I
Dear Charo.
would very much like my Tay team
Thank you.
Thank you.
episodes.
And the other
Episodes.
bodyguards that were supposed to fall in love with each other too.
What bodyguards?
Oh,
Pon and Arm?
Yeah, they were supposed to have a scene together. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
A scene.
It's just
I
a
mean, you know what I
scene.
mean.
I don't.
What kind of scene?
Oh my
Where they make
God,
O
They
faces?
were no, they're supposed to be together.
Stop it, Marcus.
Stop it, I say, honey.
Ooh, Rebecca, that's
Oh
smart.
my God, Marcus.
Rebecca, that's smart.
Oh, who FaceTimed?
She's sleeping still, right? Mm.
Ah,
Oh,
Jordy!
no, never mind, she on the potty. Well, this is the current situation, Jordan.
Jordy!
Oh, why am I waving as if you can see my hands?
We're just talking about everything and anything. So,
Okay,
so
well,
yeah,
you
that's
know,
what's happening right at the moment.
marry Vegas
So.
because I want to make him miserable for the rest
Oh
of
my
his
God.
life.
Stop
Kill
it. Okay, thank
Ken
you.
because the O
So
face
I'm
can't
here
see them.
doing
Okay.
this. So.
Of course, because who hasn't at this point? All
But
right.
Alyssa says she's in the bathroom, so
Taking a
if anything,
dump.
I love Pete.
anything I'll come
Wow.
back when I'm not
Dion.
She
hydrated.
loves
All the TMI,
Yeah, y'all
y'all.
have fun.
I cannot do it.
Oh,
Good night.
I hear children.
But me too.
Me. Remember
That
my
was very
niece
much.
Megan?
That was very hocus. That was very hocus pocus.
Come, little children.
No.
Go.
Always love Porsche. Kill Kin. Fuck Vegas. Oh, is there a better choice? And marry Pete.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't want to kill Ken.
I don't want to kill Kin either. Is that bad?
I'll kill
That's not
Kim.
bad.
I'll kill
said
Kim.
change the
And I'll
options,
take
y'all.
Porsche.
Yeah, the
Change
options
the-
need to.
I don't want to do any bad things to any of them because in their
I'll
own
kill
unique
Kim.
way, they all deserve
Kim can
loving.
go away. Kim can
He
go.
said, "Fuck them kids."
Don't you talk
I
about my
mean-
niece and nephews like that?
Ah,
I would like Vegas to choke me. Okay,
like
baby.
you
I
hate
mean-
me, but
Like
you love
hate
me.
but you love. Okay,
I
go
mean-
ahead.
Oh, blah, 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 blah,
I mean-
blah, blah, blah.
Oh, blah, blah, blah,
At least
blah.
I know how to tie myself up. So there we go.
I am excited to see the Sanderson sisters back on stage.
Me
too.
too.
I wonder if she really is going to be flying on Roomba vacuums.
Oh, another
Oh.
one that can do her like a Dyson. Fly a
I would
Dyson,
love
girl.
it. I would love it.
Yeah, like, they're in modern times now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
That's
Watch her.
modern
Well, weren't they
room.
been modern times before?
Watch her ride a Swiffer.
But the 90s.
Yeah, no,
but-
right. They were in modern times of that
But-
age.
Yeah.
So
But it
Yeah,
was the
modern times
90s
of the
then.
age. So modern
Yeah.
times round 2.
yes,
Round 2.
yes. So Virgin decided to light the candle. All right, go off.
Well, technically.
If you can have one character be your friend or partner in real life, who would you choose? Arm.
Filled.
White Arm.
Why arm?
He looks
Character,
like, he's like
Kristen. Build is the actual.
Oh,
person.
character,
Oh,
not
the
like
Character.
character?
Arm.
Okay, but why Arm?
Arm looks like he's like that reliable friend or
He's a
partner
golden
that you could have.
retriever.
He's a golden
Nah.
retriever.
Ooh.
Yeah, like he looks like a guy you could have a nice drink with. And then he goes wild. It's like bonus.
You have your back.
Yeah, you have your
Yeah.
back essentially.
I agree with Rebecca. Tay. It's Tay.
I would.
Is
I
Tay
think
the
we're-
one with the silver hair?
Okay.
Yes.
Tay
I
is
think
the
we're
one
safer.
with the lovely outfits.
Yes. And
The lovely outfit.
See, that's
mullet.
hard. That's.
Blue, you're
that's-
right. Yep. Cancun as well.
I would love to have Tycoon as my friend. Yeah, that'd be fun. But also, a twisted side of me, a real twisted side of me, wouldn't mind being an associate with Vegas.
Yeah.
I agree. I would also lean towards there. I'll associate with Vegas. I agree there too.
Like maybe someone that like somebody he talks to when he has no one to talk to.
Yeah. But
He
I'll
needs
also
a
be like
friend.
Pete when he's gonna do
Yeah.
his interrogation. I'm not gonna look away. I'm just gonna watch.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
He's not going to be like Pete and turn away when he's interrogating someone. He's actually going to watch it.
Pete
No,
did watch.
Pete did watch.
Oh, well, then what did you mean?
I meant when I'm not gonna be like everybody else. I'm gonna be like Pete and watch.
Oh, okay. See, that's why I got confused.
What kind of mind you
Right?
I was about to say.
I would, yeah.
Sir.
I mean, I wasn't me too. I didn't have my eyes closed when that whole scene played out. I was just watching.
I closed my eyes. I cannot watch somebody's teeth get yanked down.
Oh.
You mean
We
you can't
really
watch
didn't see
someone-
that. We just
Yeah, we didn't really see that. We
Yeah,
just
well,
saw
you know, I
someone,
did
you
the
know.
thing.
the idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
you
his
didn't see the
earbone.
actual act.
Yeah, the actual.
That would have been amazing.
Oh, see, there you go.
Imagine if they would have actually showed that to us. No, that would have been too much.
They would. They
NC-17
showed that to us,
okay.
Final Destination style,
Oh, God.
with all the gore, because that is an earbone, like that tiny earbone. That's what he took out.
little bit.
But I mean, hey, it kind of is what it is now, you know.
Up there.
All right, so here's a topic I can throw you guys away real quick because I feel like we're all creatives in here. And I'll pass it round, okay? Dion,
Yes, Murphy boy.
hello,
Yes.
Sunny. If you were to have an option to have a BL plot, like what would be your perfect BL plot, including your favorite trope if you have one? What's their motivations? What's the characters? You know, what's the couple's need? Their end goal? Like, what would be your ideal BL? Like, you'd be like, yes, bitch, I'm watching this every weekend. It's my shit.
Are we writing a BL right now? So I need to get my paper out and start writing.
Up to
taking
you.
notes?
Up to you.
If I were to make a show, I wouldn't go the boys love route.
Okay.
I would probably.
When the boys at least fall in love.
But yeah, they'll be. It wouldn't be boys love. It'd be gay, and they'll be.
Yeah, technically it would be queer.
Yeah, it'd be that. So
like Degrassi and things like that.
Something like
Yes,
that.
because technically
okay.
Dion's not a woman.
I would.
I mean, it's not
have it-
technically Dion. Well, we don't know
No.
Dion. Do you identify as a man?
I mean,
Yes.
Okay,
I mean-
see, there's no technicality to that, KO.
he didn't
No, I
want
meant
to.
No,
She
but I
didn't
meant,
wanna,
you know,
like, you know.
ain't BLs written by women for women.
By women,
Or
for
whether-
women,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, that's
Which
what
I
that's
still
what I
find
meant.
that to be very interesting. But go on.
What I would do is, you know, the couples will be secondary plot lines. I'll
Okay.
probably do like something you guys have seen, but Skate Infinity, where there's a big old competition, skateboarding competition. Actually, no, scrap that. I'm doing martial arts. Yes.
Martial arts. Yeah.
Nice.
It'll be
Okay,
exactly
well-
the same way. I don't think it's an anime called Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a 90s anime that's I love. And there's a very, very popular tournament arc. And I would have my main characters have a reason to have to team up. Some of them become reluctant, some of them are childhood friends, and some of them, you know, they have to band together. And I would do is have maybe the first half of the show kind of diving into
The
each of the
training arc.
characters. The training arc, we get to know the characters. We can see why some people are like jerks. Some of them could be like trying to save their sister or kind of having to prove themselves to their family members or something like that. And then having their friendship grow from that, like having them bond and try to lift each other up, even though they feel alone, they feel frustrated. I'll probably make this tournament high stakes, so they really have to win, or something tragic will happen. Yeah, something will be like real crazy, right?
So, Mortal Kombat.
Okay, but not more
Or
comment,
or like the tuning exams.
but like someone. No, that's still too aggressive.
Okay, wait. Actually, when
Maybe
you
like-
gave the description, my brain instantly went 90s anime, martial arts tournament. I was like, Dragon Ball?
Well,
No?
you guys have to watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
But
I
they
mean,
have, remember?
If you watch Yu Yu
Martial arts.
Hakusho, you guys will get that tournament arc was the bee's knees.
Okay.
But that tournament arc is also very do or die. So maybe like My Hero Academia. Have y'all seen that?
I
Ah,
have seen that. Okay.
but
That
the stakes
my
aren't
watch
death.
list.
Okay.
But the
Okay.
stakes
So
aren't death.
Yeah, since they're not dead, so they just have to win this tournament. One person needs money. One of the people who are betting on the tournament has their sister and is forcing them to fight so they can get their sister back. So they know they can win because they're strong, like stuff like that. Very complicated, very frustrating. Um, and then I would have probably the main lead. One of the rival team members is his love interest.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh.
Okay.
ooh,
Similar
all right
thing.
now.
That's happened before. Okay.
Have to be his love interest, and he has to,
I need a notepad.
you have to fight. You have to fight, whatever the case may be. Maybe have someone else have a love interest that's probably within the same team. Maybe they're the asshole one they kind of like. Another person. It's kind of like a manic pixie dream girl situation where they see this person with a nice personality, fun loving, and they kind of calm down. They kind of stop being a jerk, or mostly a jerk, that kind of thing. So I would definitely do a martial arts type of thing and have that kind of be the setting. If I had to pick another one though, I would definitely do a skateboarding one. Something with
Mm.
sports. Something with
Mm.
sports. Something I just like a show where the characters have something to do and the romance is on. There's a subplot. To
Okay.
me, that's a little more interesting. You get the character arc. I think that's missing when you get the boys' love. There's no attention to a character arc. There's only the romance is on the forefront, which is fine. I just think the shows are too long. There's too many episodes for a romance show. That's why the shows seem like they drag on a lot, but they have something else going on with them. We can have it make it last longer.
Mm.
Right.
Maybe the parents or maybe the other people in their lives are more important to them, to the story, so we can do different storylines at any given time.
Mm-hmm.
Like remember my engineer with the main character's dad was in the military. That would be a cool plot line of him coming back home, you married, get a wife and stuff, and he got a whole boyfriend now. Like that would be a cool plot line. Or maybe the sister could be more important later on because she was important for a second, but then she was gone for a while or for the
Our
rest of the
kids were
season.
there.
Yeah, like it would have been cool to have more things going on with the characters' lives outside their romances.
So like filler episodes could be like flashbacks explaining the story.
Well, maybe have a self-contained story.
Yeah.
Maybe they're stressed out. They have to take care of the family. They're doing all this work at home, cooking, cleaning, and someone's not pulling their weight. It kind of make it like talk about more of the issues like with anxiety or overcoming stuff. Like that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And like also they got support from their love interests. You know what I mean? Like it kind of have kind of dynamic. So the drama isn't with their love interest; it's with their things in their lives, and they're just helping them. Kind of like Shadow Hunters. That couple, I love them. I love them.
I love them. They were great. Like, fantastically well done how it was put together.
They're the reason why I kept watching. I was like, I like this.
Yeah.
It was kind of rocky at first, obviously, but then after a while, they were like really ride or die for each other. For some reason, I love that. I love that. Like, y'all really like each other, and it shows. And y'all not trying to like let all this petty stuff get in between. They're not letting the lack of communication cause tension, at least for not too long, at least. So I'm like, oh.
He also helped him, and he also helped him in a way to understand who he is as a person. It took a minute to get there.
It was so delicious seeing that. It was so great.
Oh God.
It's kind of like they did it, and I like that kind of aspect of Make Her Day Count. How he was really riding down for him.
Yes,
I'm gonna get my grades up. We're gonna get a place together. He broke up with that girl before he started to pursue him. Did you notice that?
Correct. Yes.
He tried. I was like, excuse me, they never do that.
They never do. You are right.
He was so concerned about them. They're doing intimate stuff. He didn't want to hurt him. He was like, I got to stop talking to my friends about it. It was so weird to see that in these shows, but it was so refreshing. They never do that kind of stuff.
No, they don't.
And that made me too, like, after school special, like, obviously it'd be nice for all people to do these kind of things. But it just was a change of pace that I kind of liked. And the tension wasn't between the couple, it was with his father, with the other powers that be. You know what I mean? So I like when the drama is not with a couple, because that becomes frustrating. I'm like, well, break up then, because y'all are going.
Okay.
And that was my TED Talk.
That was our TED Talk.
Who's next?
But that's not a bad plot at all. You know,
That's not
let
a
me
bad
see.
thought at all, yeah.
Some of these guys have comments about these. Action
Actually-
Beal, the mafia boss is dating a boy and leaves him with the bodyguard, and the BF, the boyfriend, falls in love with the bodyguard. The boss finds out and tries to kill them. Both do
Both
90s.
90s
Okay.
move.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
That's
Dion,
what that.
with
Oh.
that plot line, how many episodes do you see your show having? That'd be a nice follow-up. After you make your plot, how many episodes do you plan
The
your
thing
show to have?
is, since the end goal would be to win the tournament, I would definitely. I would maybe make it 12. I would make it 12. I would
Season
make
two?
it 12. I would do season 2, but I would introduce some characters at the end that we can focus on more during season 2. Have our main characters be more supporting characters in the second season. Try not to rehash what we did the first time, but make it be more familiar. Maybe have the characters be some characters can be very just dark and brooding and like kind of like off-putting, but then we get to know them more, have their own story arc, their own journey by the end. I'll probably deviate from having another tournament arc, but kind of do like a Journey to the West kind of thing. They have to like travel somewhere together as a band of
Journey
of
to the
fighters.
West.
Yeah, kind of switch it up. Band of fighters
Dion's-
traveling somewhere. I watch so much anime. I'm so sorry.
No. Especially with Journey to the West, I'm like, whoa, that's a Chinese legend. You're
It's
Imagine-
and it
imagine
can be
having
well
arcs.
done.
It's just the boys love it. I don't think they lend themselves to a second season. Don't drag me, guys.
You what?
Yeah, I mean, like, romance is like, a genre in on itself.
You don't think
know,
what deserves a second season?
I don't think boys love it lends
Movie
itself
is
to a second
priority.
season for a second season because because what they'll do is they break the couple up and redo what they did before. You know what I mean? Like if it's the show romance first and they got together, the only thing you could do is either show like a bunch of sappy with cooking in the kitchen scenes, I guess, or have them have tension to almost break up or actually break up and get back together. Kind of like Together Next Chapter, that kind of thing.
Yeah, together with me.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
To me, that's not. That wasn't as satisfying for me because I'm like, oh well.
I did enjoy. I enjoyed Together with Me Next Chapter. I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Diane,
Maybe just
so
because
let
it
me
took him
know
out of school and it got
when you're free.
more adult.
But it was the same thing over again. They weren't together and they got back together again.
Sure.
Then we can actually watch Together with Me the next chapter because we're both clueless as to what the heck just happened.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either.
I was curious to know how you guys feel
Mm-hmm.
because I was punching air watching that show.
Wow.
I was punching something.
Are we?
A lot
Is
of
it-
the stuff that happened didn't need to, but then again,
That's why I was like, dang.
Right.
I have to remind myself that it's a drama. So like,
The Ant is giving me Hidden Love vibes out of nowhere for some reason.
No,
Unnecessary drama.
It's not. It's
I will
nowhere
tell
near
you,
that.
it will never be that ever.
No.
So it's not.
No,
I'm not saying
definitely
it's trashy. It's like some unnecessary plot lines here and there.
No, honey, you just this.
No.
is
No,
totally
Okay.
the Hidden Love was just a train wreck.
This is a train wreck, especially with that
No.
camera.
Oh,
That camera will never ever get old.
The fact that y'all pointed that out to me and I didn't even see it when I finished it.
See, the end. This is what I mean. This is what I meant. People will be so focused at the scene, no one will give a shit on the camera
Yeah,
pan.
I
How
know.
do you?
Yeah.
Wait, no, that is impossible. How did you miss the thing coming?
Okay, for
in?
me, I think what I thought is they were shooting a video, and that's what I thought. They weren't shooting the series. I thought they were shooting something within the series. That's what I thought the camera
a
was.
show within a show. Work.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were doing because
A
originally
game
that's
within
what
a
they were
game.
doing. That's what they were doing.
Okay. A game within a game.
So that's what I thought was the camera. Is they were shooting
Ah.
something because they were shooting a video in the series.
But they were using their
Kayla, you
phones.
better make amends to Rebecca right now.
What?
You better make amends to Rebecca.
I
right now.
am forgiving
Girl, she's
him.
my sister. Girl, she's my sister. What do you mean?
I'm just saying.
LOL. You scared of Rebecca? Yeah.
I hear
Girl,
it.
I'm
But-
scared of Rebecca. No.
I think for
Intimidated?
me,
Not even.
I
I'm
think
just
for-
saying, hey, she is my sister.
Yeah, no, none to worry
I
about
know
here.
my lane, girl.
Oh,
Oh, I think.
I know my lane, so yeah.
I think for me as a writer.
Do we know that though, girl? Find out. But I'm not sick in the head like that. Jesus Christ.
what? Are you talking to what?
Look at what Rebecca wrote.
I can't. The
And-
chat's not up for me.
And can it?
Candace Porsche's cousin.
I feel so
Next
bad
things
that I
happen.
brought that up a few weeks ago.
Oh, I
Kissing
adore you, Rebecca. I adore you.
cousins.
Girl,
You see,
I
it's
have
only
self-control.
because that you guys don't know because of the
Yeah.
book, you
You
know,
don't
and
know
this
what
is
I
what
know,
they're.
so I'm just shutting up.
Yeah.
I
so,
cannot, Marcus.
So
Not
that's
Sweet Home
just that.
Alabama.
But no, what
Oh.
I'm like, at this point, because I know a lot of people are saying that shit on Twitter, and people are already saying, "Oh, this shit's disgusting." So I get why you would think that because none of you guys actually know what goes on in the book because you haven't read it.
Right.
For the people that don't know in the chat, the mom that's his stepmother. I mean, not that's his adopted sister. So there's no blood relation there.
Right.
So.
Yay!
But I
Let the
can
cousins
understand.
kiss, okay? Let the cousins kiss, guys. They done it already.
Yay!
They
I got a golden
been doing it.
ticket.
Now.
They
We
been
pretty much
doing
looked
it.
that over in. Wait, what? We pretty much looked that over in until we meet again. What do you mean?
But the problem is, Portia.
Were they
Hell
cousins
yeah,
until
they're
we again?
family. They're family until we get low key, just reincarnated. So
Aren't they more like family
Ew, and that's
friends?
y'all fave. Ew.
No, they weren't. No.
they weren't really. It's just by spirit, but
By spirit. Yeah.
But
By marriage?
they were
Spirit.
reincarnated into the opposite families, though.
Yeah, they were reincarnated into
Yes.
opposite families. Yeah, they
yes,
have.
they were born in opposite families. Yes, correct.
Yeah, you know.
But
It's giving the
tell me
fosters.
why.
Ain't
Tell me
nothing but a
why I feel
heartache.
like. Tell me why I feel like Portia is gonna end up Vegas's brother.
Oh my goodness.
But if they gave her the
Lord.
same mother, that's
Why
impossible.
would you wait? Why would you think that?
Why would you say that? You know, I'm trying.
Because Shaggy, you know. Oh wait, did Easy Peasy not tell you that? Oh,
Here she
Oh,
goes. Tell us what you
Lord.
know, girl. Tell us what you know.
I don't want to spoil it.
Right. You already got enticed.
I thought Shaggy knew. That's why I said that.
Well, I don't know.
So
And
tell
Dion
me.
We
doesn't
don't
know.
know.
Kale doesn't know.
Tell us.
But at this point in time, share it with the class. What is it?
Kale,
Let me take my
do the
headset
spoiler
off.
thing. Kale,
Huh?
do the spoiler thing, please.
I don't have a spoiler script, girl.
Make one up.
Wow.
You know,
Let me
wait.
know when you're done.
No,
God.
no.
Let me know when you're done.
No, I
Because
feel bad.
These mind games.
No, I feel
Ugh.
bad because something happens
Is
in
it-
the book. Something
Oh.
happens in the book.
What happened in the book?
Dion.
Dion,
I mean,
the way
guys.
Dion's like, I don't want to read.
The show is a
Okay.
1-for-1.
Never mind. I changed my mind. Never mind. Easy Peasy just got me. Okay, we're good. Never mind.
Work.
It was just something I said about.
Well, anyway.
But Kristen, it happened after
Okay.
Portia was born.
But okay.
Dion, I sent it to you.
Says easy peasy. But
Oh, guys, guess what?
what?
On my last video, I asked the watchers all the questions. I was like, okay, so what is the overarching plot? Why they kill
He
Ken, my
did.
family?
He did.
And they answered.
Oh, did they really? What did they say?
Apparently, none of us pay attention
Hyphenation.
because apparently someone's been selling secrets to their rival gang, and they suspected it being the Miner family, so they needed he to go to get proof. That's what he was looking for, and he found it.
Yeah.
And apparently, whatever the Miner family had Vegas doing, he was doing above and beyond, doing the most.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means having Tawan in the mix or what the other case may be, but he also had Ken under his thumb, but Ken also was portraying the whole family. That's why they ended up killing him as well, even though he was working for them. He was trading stuff he was trading stuff outside of that of the minor family as well. So they said, okay, you're doing too much.
Oh, that's what you. Oh, but wait a minute. We knew that.
I did. I asked you guys what
Okay,
are they
but
doing?
you want to know why we don't know? Because it's not a big in your face kind of thing. It's
Kind of
falling
thing.
to the
Yeah.
wayside. That's not what the show is focusing on. The show is focusing on the actual couples and not
Yeah.
the real story.
It
Yeah.
did, yeah, because because if it was really focused on what was really happening, somebody in that damn series would have said, "We suspect that someone on the other side is selling secrets between families." Not one motherfucker said that in the
I
damn
would
series.
have.
I don't think so
I would have.
either.
Not
I would have
one.
enjoyed it more because I was so confused for a while. I was like, what's going on? Why are you killing him? Why is he going here? Why is he getting kidnapped because he's doing this? Come on, let me know.
Like
But now I
Vegas
know,
is doing
guys.
some shit because he is tired of being compared to Kin, so he figured, let me do some shit, so that way I can look just as good to my dad than Kin does. But he went about it in the most way possible.
Yeah.
So crazy bitch.
It's crazy.
But whatever, it is what it is at this point.
But now I know, guys. I'm all cut up. I comprehend the plot. I think.
So now it's a. Hold on.
Whose turn?
I sent this on.
About the story. About a story plot
Yes,
line.
y'all be a plot line.
For me,
Okay, Kristen, go ahead.
for me being the writer, like I was saying earlier, for me being the writer, I try to think outside of what I've seen. Like, I'm so used to the school scene. I'm so used to college. I'm so used to food series, blah, blah, blah. I want to change it up and
Okay, so what do you want?
take it on a supernatural level, sort of. There's one I'm writing now where these two meet under this giant ass oak tree. Okay.
The giving tree.
And
She's giving.
Not giving tree, Dion.
So they meet under this giant oak tree that's grown for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. And so one of them, down the line, the other finds out that his ancestors planted that tree when they got married. And so every person that meets under this tree falls in love and gets married and lives happily ever after.
Not happily ever after.
But
I fall in love because of trees.
Everybody.
But in this story, there's these people trying to come and cut this tree down.
Ah.
And they're trying to, if they cut the tree down, the magic goes away. And all the couples that got married because of it, either they've passed away or they're still alive and married in, will end up divorced.
Or one did.
Or one dead.
So they actually are in love because of the tree. That goes
because
away.
of the tree.
Damn.
So you don't know if you were really in love with each other or it was the magic of the tree. But with this couple, the tree is cut down, but they still loved each other no matter what. So it outweighs the tree, the magic of the tree.
And
Wait.
this is not a movie
It's
plot?
BO. No. Why?
A series.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Rebecca said, Beyond Cloud just issued a damn apology statement on the build bullshit.
They did, and this is what they have to say. Due to the situation involving Beyond Cloud's artist Build, who has previously utilized inappropriate context on social media, has affected the emotions on a great number of people. Beyond Cloud, the company responsible for the artist, did not remain inactive after becoming aware of this issue. We realized we need to give this matter a major focus, as these circumstances have a wide range of consequences for society. So we immediately contacted the artist for a conversation. He had already been reprimanded and instructed regarding everything that has occurred and regretted what he had done in the past. So he decided to temporarily suspend all activities in order to reflect on his actions.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Actions
Whoa.
happening 8+ years ago.
Right.
Since Bill joined Beyond Cloud, we have never discovered that he exhibited similar behavior in the past and has pledged to oversee his thoughts and actions to ensure that it'll never happen again.
Word.
Okay. On behalf of Beyond Cloud and Bill, we would like to take full responsibility for this matter and extend our sincere apologies
Aw.
to the people who have been negatively mentioned and to who have been harmed by the context of this issue, including all of our fans. In the future, we will always be cognizant of the consequences of our actions and will keep the incident as a lesson.
Word.
Okay, wait.
That's good though, right? Am I?
So-
or,
If
So,
they
I'm
fire
sorry.
Bill.
this is giving. We didn't do a background check. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it happened 8 years ago. My God. I mean, why? Aside from, okay, I guess because we hold people in power and politics to a higher standard for stupid shit that they say in the past. Why wouldn't we do the same for an actor?
have a bias towards
Not
them.
that I'm doing that, but you know, I feel like politicians and people that have power are
I have to look at this.
different.
I want to make sure
But-
about something first before I speak.
Yeah, but I don't understand.
So he suspended all activities currently to
Right.
So that
Were
means he won't be
there-
in the world tour?
I don't know.
We don't know. I mean, maybe he's not doing anything right
Oh.
now. I don't know. I hate it here too, Rebecca.
I want to hang on one second.
Easy Peasy said if they fire him, she's gonna boycott season 2.
All right. This
I
boy
don't
was
think-
20 when that happened.
I don't think.
Yeah, he's 28. It was 20
Yeah.
when it.
Yeah.
But I mean, this comes down to, okay, what we talked about last night. Can people change? Okay.
And he wasn't educated enough to,
Right, and I said something about education and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because if you come across somebody that makes racist comments because that's how they were raised, but then you're like, oh no, you're not going to say this around me, or you're not going to say this to me, and you educate them, and then they see the error of their ways. Do we give them a second chance? You'd be like, oh no, you fucked up. But I mean, if they continue the same behavior, that's one thing. But if they have
learned from it.
yeah, then
I mean-
why are we still holding this against them?
And Beyond Cloud just said it themselves. He has not exempted any behavior like he did in the past. So, if they fire Bill for this, I'm not.
I mean, I don't think they would, because I mean, if you look at it, I mean, think about it like the other, like the bigger Thai talent agency, a couple of their actors have made comments here and there.
Yeah, but
and they're still employed with that company, and people are still their fans.
Yeah, but that's that company, though, Deanne.
It doesn't matter.
It's
Still
a
doesn't matter.
person, but we're talking about one specific person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
You
don't
know, nobody. I mean, people were pissed off because people said what they said, but that person issued an apology for what they said 4 years ago, and
8.
no, I'm talking about this other company, Kale.
Okay, continue.
And all is right in the world. I mean, there are still people that are upset about it, but nothing happened to that person. They didn't get dismissed from their job.
Can I ask y'all? Hold on. It was right there. It went away. Oof, it was right there too. They'll come back to me. I was thinking about it like real hard too. Like,
Baby, come back. Baby, come back.
You can blame it all on me.
with GMMTV and how a lot of these artists have said things, and you know, it's kind of just been like, okay, well, hopefully they learn and they never do it again. And yet now there are actors now who are, you know, they're getting popular and things are going to come out. You know, I'm happy that UNCUT at least stood up and said, you know what, we're not taking this lightly. You know, it is what it is.
Right? I love that.
Right.
Yeah, we're not like, you know, fine. But for me, okay, well, look at it like this. Do you really think there's somebody out here that would find out about this situation? Do you think that they would really be all in arms upset, crying? I can't believe he's done this. I can't believe he's actually said this. And da, 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 da. Do you really think there are people out there that would really be so affected by something like that? Or do you think it's more so, oh, this person actually is not that clean. Let me just bring it to the forefront and let people go ham on it? Because there are people that are like that out here that would do something like that.
I think part of it's like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, this person is succeeding. Well, let me knock them down a peg.
Yeah.
It's some of it has to do with jealousy. What if this is somebody that Bill knows?
Yeah.
And they're jealous of his success.
That's quite possible.
Very possible.
But I mean, again, we don't know because we don't know the details of everything.
Correct.
Right.
And it's not to invalidate anyone's feeling. It's just that I've seen this happen, I think 2 other times I've seen this happen. And it's very unfortunate. And it's like, nobody can, unless like you're really out here being like really racist or like really just awful, like a whole bad menace to society. I can understand, yeah, bitch, some bad shit gonna happen to you. I'm sorry, like, come on. But like, I just hate seeing any forms of negativity, you know, being in that whole headspace. Just for me, it gets on my nerves. So like, I don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing people talking shit online because it just gets me like, why are you wasting your energy on something like this when you can use your platform for something else? You know, like, but I feel like it's a lot easier for people to hate something than they are to really like love something, because you notice when some people are upset and they're really hating on something, and then it's like you can find a way to ride that coattail, ride that bandwagon. It's like a mountain of people on it, and I hate that, especially if it's not something that like that can easily be fixed with either a simple conversation, with some understanding, leave it be. But there's no reason for everyone to have torches and pitchforks half the time for certain things. To me, it's not always necessary for some stuff, but that's also just me, you know. Yeah. And I know I wouldn't do that, so like I've learned my lesson. I know that's not something that anybody should do, but it seems to be a common thing these days, and I just don't like it.
I don't either.
Because it takes me back to the My Day situation when that boy said something about, or made a joke about transgender folk, and how he thought that BL is not about what did he say? It's not a gay thing, it's 2 men falling in love. I mean, it's a same-sex relationship. 2 guys are falling in love. There is a term for that, GAY. Like, I mean, I don't understand what you were thinking when you said something like that. So, what the fuck are you doing? Then maybe if someone educated him and really said, you know what you said was not okay. This is what you do next time, so that way you don't offend anybody else. No, bitch, we were going ham. We were going ham and cheese on this man. And after thinking about it, it's like, well, shit. Maybe if someone, instead of yelling, maybe explain.
How old
things
is he?
Could end up differently. I think he's in his 20s.
Like when this happened, was he like 20?
I think I don't know. I really didn't.
Hang
This was in
on, I'll
20. This
check.
was in 2020. So I can
2
assume that
years
he was in
ago.
his 20s. Yeah, I can assume he's in his 20s.
Okay.
Let me look. Oh, sorry. But the thing is after all that happened, he did another BL.
Yes, he
Really?
did.
You know, so yeah,
He did.
he did a few more.
continued.
He did a few
The
more.
boy
Yeah,
the boy gotta eat.
yeah.
You know.
Oh my
So
God.
What was his statement? Do we know?
they went on to a television show,
He
and
Right.
was 20.
one of
He
the
was 21 when that happened.
he was 21 years old,
Mhm.
fresh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the genre that they were in. And I think one of them mentioned the word gay, I think. And then he's like, no, it's not gay. This is a two men falling in love situation. And then
Boys love.
everyone looked at him like,
Are you
what?
okay?
Are you all right? And then
Mhm.
some days afterwards, a joke was made about transgender folk. And
Mm.
that didn't go over well with everybody, because at that time there was a lot of attacks on transgender folk going on, and there was always every other day someone in the trans community was hurt, and that's where the trans movement
Mhm.
more so stepped up its game, and it was really more publicized at that time. So saying anything negative about that subject would have literally gotten you canceled. Still can to this day, probably, because it's still not something nice to say. But I feel like in a situation like that, you have to be careful because you're in public. People can see you. It's best that you know exactly what you're saying before you go saying it, because you will end up looking like an idiot. So,
I
but
don't know,
someone
y'all.
has,
It sounds okay, but for the whole trans thing, I don't know what he said or what was the context. I'm assuming it was offensive.
yeah.
But for him saying that boys love even gay, I don't disagree with him. It is not this to me. It's not the same thing.
Hmm.
Yes, it's two men and stuff, and it's but it's I don't know how to explain it, but it's something about it. It's definitely not for gay folks. Gay folks may
Hmm.
cling to it because it is two men, obviously. However,
Hmm.
if you see the nuances of these shows, if you see any remotely um, feminine, they're either predatory, you portray them as predatory, or antagonistic, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
They won't
Yeah.
they won't they won't give the love interest to anyone who is plus size
They
on these shows,
won't.
or darker skin tone.
Right.
You
Exactly.
I'm
know,
telling you,
they
that
have
will
They
to.
happen
won't.
though, Dion.
And
It
most
needs to
times,
fucking
It
happen.
and
will
most
happen,
times,
Jackie. I
and
promise. I'll make it happen.
and most times they won't even hire the actor if they are queer themselves. And if they
They
are queer
don't.
themselves, they get less
And that's
roles or they're not as
sad.
prominent. So the genre itself isn't for the gay folks, unfortunately. Which is it's a weird battle to kind of ig- not ignore but tolerate what you're saying, because it is two boys fall in love in their kiss, especially nowadays. They're not doing the "I'm not gay, I'm only love you" type of thing anymore, at least not often. And so it is getting better, but it's still doing that whole baiting thing for you to and lots of these fans don't even care about queer folks at all. They just, which is weird because you're paying for the box set for these shows. You're going to the fan meets. You're doing all this for this stuff, and you love this kinship between the
Hmm.
actors outside the show.
Yeah.
But God forbid they actually get in real life. You're
Hmm.
having a fit. You're having it's such a weird space to be in.
Yeah.
And I've noticed it more so, coming to Reactor and seeing all the fan, the comments, and all these things, and it's hard because you know, for the most part, as reactors, we unfortunately kind of co-sign that behavior, especially having queer reactors who are flamboyant, give their same life to the same show that the other people are. And your reason for doing it might be different for theirs. You might be actually, oh, there's POC people that guys
Come
are
here a little
falling in
bit.
love, and you might want to like. I think that's what you do, Shaki. Like you see them as POCs, they're together. I'm here for it. To them, they fetishize it. You don't fetishize it. They do, but you don't see no
Uh-uh.
difference because they're just celebrating it with you. And they may
Hmm.
say some things that kind of like, oh yeah, love is love, and like ooh, but they really brilliant
Right.
about it, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate. Which is unfortunate because you would think they would be some type of ally in some way, shape, or form if they support these type of shows or support your channel. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's such a nuance to it. Now, I'm in no way defending the homeboys what he said. I just took it that way. I see that it's not the same, which is the reality. I even talked to some people who are behind the scenes. Some are the favorite actors, like agents and stuff. Because I shoot Asian models, so they like to ask me, do I know anyone? And sometimes they're like, "Oh, this is not boys love, that's gay." I've heard someone say that. I heard someone say that to me about
Hmm.
someone's appearance because they
Hmm.
seem remotely feminine. Oh no, that's a gay show. That's not. We need boys love, and I'm like,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
no, I had to laugh. I had to laugh too. I had to laugh too. But I get it. I understand this is a business. It's a
Mm-hmm.
business, and that's what it
Mm-hmm.
is. And like and I always say, guys, you can't be up these actors' ass and praise them because of course they're gonna tell you love is love after that's their family. Of course, it's their job.
Mm-hmm.
Of course
Yeah.
they're gonna say, well, I'm not interested in men, but maybe one day you never know. Or of
Right.
course they're gonna say, I'm not gonna star in another drama without my lead I played in the other drama with. Just so they can cover themselves because they don't want to do more gay stuff no more. They're like, I ain't gonna do this no more unless it's with him. And everyone's like, oh my god, that's so touching because they're falling for the shit. So
Hello.
there's marketing and a strategic way to talk to everyone to make everyone feel like they're part of your thing, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No, but no. Like you're speaking on a lot because it does make sense because a lot of these actors, half the time, I feel like they do these shows in a way that they may not think it, but that can also be a way for them to, you know, like rise and do other things. Like look,
no,
like
that's
this
exactly why
comment
they
right
do it.
here. A
That's
lot of
exactly what they
actors that
do
do
it.
these BLs is just a stepping
Yeah.
stone to get more roles.
I just think people don't realize that. Like, obviously, guys, this is something that helps their career. Sometimes it may not help them, but most times it does. If they
Mm-hmm.
pivot right, they're going to use this as a platform. There's nothing wrong with liking the show regardless. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. I like these shows
No.
despite knowing all this information. I still be trying to watch these shows.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of critique things because they're trying to still cater to the boys love fan with their marketing and with the show with the certain tropes. But I still watch them. I still I just feel like most of us might be more naive to it or want
Mm-hmm.
to not think about it because it's an unfortunate reality. We got to look ourselves in the mirror, and it sucks because when the actors do say some stuff or racist or whatever the case may be, and we stand them so hard, we don't want to not stand them no more since we like
Yeah.
them so much. We have a bias towards them. It's so hard to even want to think about my fave out here in the streets calling these girls, nut-headed monkeys. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to take the reality of it.
Yeah.
So even though
Wow.
it might have been like 8 years ago, it's still kind of like. But I do
Ah,
think. Oh, he's out. He's out.
alright.
Goodbye. See you later. Love
Not
you lots.
again. Not again.
Sorry. Sorry.
Well,
But
the
I do think
backtracking.
I
My
agree with
fucking
Mackie.
mouth.
I don't think
Don't be
it's
hate.
necessary for any of us to pile on to an actor or a situation like
Correct.
people have done in the past.
Yeah.
It's good to have an informed decision. Oh, he
Yes.
said this, he did that. So now I, as a fan, can choose how I support if I do support.
Yeah.
Because the fact of the matter is, just because did something, what about the other actors?
Yeah.
They're fine. I
Yeah.
want to support their show.
Yeah.
Maybe I like that. Maybe I like that director. I like that writer. What they did has nothing to
Mhm.
do with what this person has said. Maybe I'm kind of like, yeah, I wish I would have like really looked at that, but it's fine. I'm gonna still rock with this. But at the same time, I got to cheer from afar. I
Mhm.
don't know what
Yeah,
y'all
and
be
that's
doing.
that's why a lot of the people that when that whole situation came out, a lot of them did not want to watch My Day, but a lot of them still did.
They
You
still did,
know,
yeah.
so
And I
It
think
is
you're
what
wrong
it
for
is to
wanting to watch
me.
the show. I think that people look at you sideways and come at your neck because you still want
Yeah.
to watch the show and stuff or still react. Some people want to cancel you for cancel Alex for reacting to TonHon just because how the subject matter was so
Yeah.
Heavy.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So
Heavy.
you know what I
Totally.
mean? And I was like, damn y'all, it like the call to action is so intense. They demand you to think like they do. They demand you to, you know. But there,
Yes.
it's also we also should consider sometimes is it that severe?
Is it
Is this
that?
show
Is it
is this
that
show
serious?
is it worth it? Is this show worth me reacting to if it's something that's so bad? It may not be worth it. Maybe it may not be because at the same time we also I don't know market towards the BO fans too. So we gotta keep the show going, keep our reactions going despite that. Even though we might be disgusted by what someone said or the subject matter, we at the same time have to be like, well, I'm getting views though. I'm getting patrons. I'm sorry. I know it's getting really too real for y'all, but this things I think about sometimes when I, you know,
No, you no. Like it's real shit you're discussing, and like
there's two sides and it's so hard to
this.
balance. It's
It
so hard to
yes, very yes,
because I don't want to have to
yes.
defend this actor if he did some crap. Also, if I if I don't think it's a big deal, I should be able to continue my show how I did. But
Correct.
also,
Without
damn,
being
y'all really
like
riding for me and y'all support me, but I'm over here failing y'all by giving this person a platform. Like, it's such a
yes, but I mean, I do. But you also have to keep in mind that this is your fucking channel. You could do whatever the hell you want on your
That's true.
channel,
I do, but I still have to.
but
I still have
you have
to
the respect
think
of your
about.
people that are
Yeah,
watching.
and I don't.
Yeah,
I would hate to be out here saying that and condoning some behavior that I really don't align with. Like you really out here acting a fool.
yeah,
You might be a great actor. You might have the aesthetic of a Greek god, whatever the case may be. But I should have, because my bias, I shouldn't give you a pass. But I also
mm,
feel like I should be get the pitchforks and like wring you out to
mm-hmm,
dry. I don't need the
mm-hmm.
fans keep asking me what I think about this person. I didn't say what I said already. Y'all keep asking me the same question 15 times. It's so dicey. It's so uncomfortable. It's so.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of the people that watch our stuff, a lot of the people that watch these shows, they also watch the reactions too. So it's like you don't want to upset the people that are watching you, but
That's
at the end
the.
of the day, like, fuck.
It's so hard. I felt that way. I felt when I first started, I felt so down and out because I wasn't reacting like how all the other reactors did, and I
Mm.
felt like people were coming me sideways because I wasn't giving a
Oh
shout, and I
yeah,
wasn't loving certain scenes. I was telling people like y'all shouldn't be together, and they were like so upset, so
yeah.
pressed and stressed, and I debated like should I continue because I can't really fake the funk. All of us when we react, we kind of bump our enthusiasm up and kind of give more of a personality to our show or reactions. But I can't change how I'm gonna do my videos. But at the
Correct.
same
You shouldn't.
time, I'm like, do I continue though? Because Hard Time was hard to really root for. Do I continue this? But luckily I did. Luckily I could continue.
Mm-hmm.
WHYRU came out. WHYRU was a key and a half. It was so fun. And but it's a hard thing. It's hard to. It's your channel. It's your platform.
It is.
But you always want to be an ally to certain people. But you also want to
Yeah.
do what you want to be. It's a. Uh,
Yeah, because they're looking for people to that
Relate
shares
to.
your voice and to relate to them. That's what
they
they're looking
watch you because
for.
they're watching with a friend.
Yes, and
The
I've
people
heard
people in
that.
real life don't watch these shows with them
Nope, I've heard that. So that one line you just said
all the
so many
time,
times.
Shaki, all the time.
So many times I've heard someone say, "I love it because it feels like I'm watching with a friend, like person that
Yeah,
really likes the genre." I'm like, well, I'm happy to be that for you, but in my mind, I'm like, but you also have to remember, I'm also a human being that has its own feelings and its own thoughts and its own
we're all
everything.
feeling on thoughts.
So if I don't agree with you, don't don't kill me.
Don't tell on me. I thought we was family. I thought we was cool.
Yeah, I thought we were okay, you know?
Yeah,
Is this a
because
safe space?
everyone's entitled to how they feel about certain things,
Correct.
certain
Yeah,
shows, certain actors, and all that whatnot.
Hmm.
Because yeah, at the end of the day, we're human. Everyone's unique. Not everyone's the same. You could have same concepts from time to time, but at the end of it all, there'll be some differences still here and there.
Mhm.
First of all, excuse me, sir. Hey. Listen. Okay, I can understand. Don't you dare. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I like this series. I can sit here and acknowledge that there was some fucked up shit going on in the show. Did I like
That
it because
part.
of the drama? Yes.
Yes.
Did I enjoy it? Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
I have a
it.
question for you guys. It's still kind of on topic. Do you think in your heart of hearts the show's subject matter can make it be something that's bad, the show is bad, or you shouldn't watch it? People thought TharnType, you shouldn't watch it, it's horrible because of the subject matter. Do you think that's enough to cancel a show or think it's terrible? No. Okay.
No.
I asked that question because I recently reacted to TonHon, right?
Yes.
People are like, "Oh my god, this show was horrible." It's I'm like, no one has yet to tell me why they feel that way.
Why it's awful?
I assume it's because of the homophobic lead.
Eh?
Is that the
They
case?
this from the book cross novel. I mean, no, from the novel to the series, the character is very different from what they
Oh,
showed in the series. From what I was told, the character of Chonlatee was portrayed very differently in the series in the book from what they gave us
okay,
in the series, because
okay,
he was more so effeminate, very effeminate, and what they gave us was just a guy wearing colorful shirts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is
And
that the
like,
reasoning? So it
I don't know
wasn't
if I don't know if
TonHon
that's
being
I don't know if that's the
anti-gay. Is
reasoning.
that because that's what I assume. Mind
Well,
you guys, I'm reacting. I finished reacting to the show maybe a few months ago, but I reacted after
mhm,
everyone else did. After it's been out for like over a year now,
yeah,
so I didn't. So I'm
yeah,
watching the show. I'm thinking like, oh, it's so fun. All these different characters, and there's obvious like commentary, like people who are anti-gay, people dragging them for that. Don't you?
yeah.
How about you don't do that? Like, so it's obviously that. I was like,
Mm.
this can't be something that's such a upsetting thing that y'all don't like the show. I just really wanted a reason because I was very curious.
Okay,
Mhm.
but
And
how did you feel about the writing?
Yeah, how did you feel about that? Like you
I
looking at it
think
and
that was
taking
it
it.
for me. I think it was me. It was more so the writing for me.
Um, so as I was watching the show, I'll admit I had like the best commentary watching it. It was just I liked so many characters that the people I didn't like, it was a balance. Like I like the ones I liked outweighed the ones I didn't.
Yeah.
Um, as far as writing choices, when I tell you I was mother furious at the end where the whole like he was in love with him the whole time, the family moved him away because he was in love with Choho, like the whole time,
Yeah.
I was pissed. I was like, this is a crunchy ass revelation. It's a crunchy ass
yeah,
reason for him to forgive him. The mom's like, yeah, we moved away because, but like it didn't make any sense within the source thus far.
Right.
He's been saying anti-gay stuff since the beginning. His daddy been saying it. Y'all didn't recognize Sean. Like it didn't make any sense, and it was, in my opinion, very dumb to even have that. It was unnecessary. I don't know. But other than
and
that,
It was messy. It
it
was
it
was
just.
was
messy.
messy.
I think the writing was just messy.
Yeah, and
But
it
I,
other
also
than
showed
that,
like it was very conditional. You'd be like, okay, fine, you can quote unquote date Chonlatee provided that you give me.
it was so stupid.
Yeah, I was like, excuse me, that
Provided that you give me a
a
baby.
grandson.
Give
Yeah,
me an heir.
Give
give
me
Y'all,
me
an
an
I wanted
heir.
to flip the table because I've been having the best time reacting to all the characters, top time and Mike characters. That what's the girl who got pregnant for them? What's her
Miriam.
name? I love
Miriam.
her. She was slightly
Yeah.
annoying, but I slightly still live for her. I
She
still
was
live for
Yeah,
her.
fun.
she
And
was
Very
then the
much
fun.
fun.
mom, the mom was the baddest. A queen.
Yeah,
Yes,
when
his
she performed.
Chon's mom. Yes.
Yeah, when
Oh my
Chon's mom
god, I
I
love
loved
performed,
her.
and then
her.
her colorful language in like
And
action.
even the other guy, he became my favorite. The one who was a rich, but he was kind of a jerk, kind of a
Oh,
condescending.
the pansexual, the pansexual. What's his name?
I guess
Gun smile.
the rich
No, it was
guy.
Nas character.
Oh, Oh
Whose character?
Nas? Was it Nas? Is his name Nas?
no, it's
I forgot his name. The one in if you remember Futz, he is Fuin's younger brother.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
God.
his
Oh,
Neo.
character,
Neo. Oh,
Neo.
Yeah,
Neo.
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 his
That's
That's
character,
right.
it.
Or
Neo.
oh my
is it
god,
or unless his name is Na. Hang on.
No,
his
it's
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Neo.
character arc,
it's
I just know
not
his
in
name is Neo.
his character arc
his
in the
real name is Neo.
show,
It's not in Futz.
Yeah.
his
No, isn't
character arc
it?
was so great. I
He
liked his
if
character. He was so
it's
mature by the end. It, there's so many great characters in that show. I just find it entertaining to watch, so I
See,
enjoyed it. You
see, that
know,
was another
Mm.
series that I actually rewatched and I
I know
actually
I
Na
enjoyed.
don't blame
is his
you.
name in TonHon Chonlatee.
I don't blame you. I just thought it was such a fun. I like likable characters and them just doing things and having a character arc. It was just such a fun show for me to watch. That people are
Yeah.
like, this show was a fever dream. I'm like, what about this was
Uh
so upsetting to y'all?
Lancey your lover. We are talking about TonHon Chonlatee, a show from a show done by GMM TV,
Yeah, the show came out in 2021. If you want to go to the peak, go
starring
ahead and do it.
starring Pod and
Kaltong.
Kautang. Thank you.
Not
I
though.
said top for some reason.
Yo, he played
Kaltong's
that
in it.
role so like he kept looking up at him. His eyes so big.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's so precious.
Because you know what it was? TonHon was a fun series because I think before
Did you think it was fun,
TonHon,
Shaki?
I reacted to it. Yes.
Oh my god! Oh, thank you.
I think before TonHon
I
was
loved it.
I've
I
only
reacted.
got
I mean, nobody can see any of the
commentary.
videos because GMMTV.
I've only got commentary from my
reblocked them.
patrons as I'm watching
What?
the show.
Yeah.
So I'm only seeing them being like, "Ooh, what's going on here? You liking it?"
I think
Yeah, I have to
before-
send my videos off to get them unblocked, but they ended up reblocking them, and they also reblocked my Tale of a Thousand Stars. That's why no one
Got it,
knows that I
got
did
it.
it, but I did it. Yeah,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah,
I did.
before TonHon Chonlatee, it was A Tale of a Thousand Stars. So I think that was a good way to mix up the heavy drama, and then you have with TonHon Chonlatee, it's very light.
Mm.
I could have sworn
Don't get me wrong.
TonHon came first.
Oh, yeah,
But,
TonHon came first. I forgot
it
who
did, right?
before. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But who was
Yeah.
before?
So either way, like it's nice to get a break when you've just finished a heavy series to then want something like light. It's a nice mix to have that.
And
So-
TonHon, I love to dislike him, y'all. It was so great to like. I'm dragging him every episode.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like he's obviously supposed to be that character that he's supposed to like reform, I guess. So like, I'm not like, yeah, he's saying some anti-gay stuff. I'm not feeling like, oh, this show is terrible. How could they do that? It's not.
Mhm.
It's not. You know, the fluffy G-rated. I don't know what the backlash was for the show. People think it was crunchy, but it was a key for me.
I think
Oh,
before TonHon, it was either my
like a baby.
no, sorry. Before TonHon Chonlatee, it was Still Together, and then
Yeah.
My Gear Your Gown. My Gear Your
Yeah.
Gown.
My Gear Guy, I love that show. Ooh.
Yeah. So I think what people were commenting about. It's like
Mhm.
it didn't have the same impact as compared to like Still Together, My Gear Your Gown, and I'm Team Me Too.
But that's the problem that people have. You guys are comparing these shows when there's no need to do any of that. They're all
and
different.
it's like
What are you doing?
they're all different stories. So it's like
Yeah.
It may be under the same house, but
Oh,
it's all
wait.
different stories.
Deanna,
Yes, sir.
about TonHon, what writing, what things that happened that you weren't feeling? Because I wasn't feeling the things that happened at the end. I was disgusted and annoyed. Were you feeling aggravated with the writing throughout the whole series or at the end?
I mean, it has been a while since I've seen it, but
Okay.
I watched with a couple of other people.
Oh, come on, group.
And yeah, and it was just, I mean, we had a lot to say during every episode. It was like, why is this happening? Why do we keep watching? It was just, it was messy
Oh.
because of the homophobia going on.
Got it.
And yeah, because
Okay.
it was really prevalent
Yeah, it was on the
with
forefront the
him.
whole
Yeah,
goddamn.
it was right there the entire time. But then
It's hard to cheer
and
for him.
yeah, and the whole thing like, oh, we moved away because we knew you were in love. Well, I mean, that made zero sense to me. But okay, go off,
Okay.
y'all. And I mean, I had this whole "what are we doing" thing in the very beginning when they did. Wasn't
Okay.
this the show they did the whole Untamed shit in the
They
beginning?
did.
Yes,
I was
yeah.
like, why? Why are we here? What is happening? I don't understand it.
I thought
We
it
all
was.
need to take some lessons for the wigs from our friends in
wig.
China because your lace front was showing. Y'all.
When he spin him
yeah.
around, I saw that
Yeah.
lip scene.
But it was
Oh my god.
overall, it was just messy. Like it didn't make sense a lot of times. And I'm like, why would you still go after a person after they continuously make these remarks over and over and over and over again about you, not you personally, but about
Your community.
your community, the people you
Yeah.
represent. Like, why would you want to be with somebody like that? Oh, because there's 2 episodes, these 2 moments. For us, it's 2 episodes where there's this really quick, boom, character development, and he's all better. That is just as bad as "I'm not gay, but I like you."
And he said that, but he said that too in the show. Yes,
He
and then at
did.
the end, in the
Absolutely,
hospital.
he did. "I'm not gay, but I like you." Like, but that means you're queer. I mean, that means you're queer. So let's get your life together.
I assume that's why people were really feeling the show, and I understand it. So now I just want to know how you guys felt and how you guys feel about shows that have kind of this kind of obvious, unlikable character or traits. Does that make the show itself a bad show, or are you feeling the ways about it? So I was very curious about that.
Yeah, like I feel like the writing could have been a bit smoother, well, more put together, but that's a lot of these shows too.
Or like
a lot of these shows.
you could have lengthened the plot a bit more, especially considering the fact that TonHon only had 10 episodes. Maybe we wouldn't have gotten that scuffed ending where you're like, oh, let's time jump 6 months later. Or like a time jump doesn't solve everything always, because what the fuck happened in those 6 months.
But I do the one saving grace I get maybe is the fact that they're like, oh, we can have a baby, and this girl who happens to end up being our best friend, she could be our surrogate. I mean, I thought that was a good kind of throw in, because that's not really been addressed in any of these series. That
true.
Oh, you're gay, you're not gonna have kids, I'm not gonna have grandchildren. Well, this has been the only show so far that I've seen where they're like, oh, we can have a surrogate.
Yeah.
Actually,
and the baby is actually going to be one of theirs, because that's a thing.
Yeah.
See, I just oh, my God. What do you guys think is the dumbest product placement in a BL?
Well,
keep in mind, they gotta make their money.
Guys.
So.
Yeah, they gotta make their money somehow.
My favorite product placement is a recent one. It's Taco Bell. It's in
what series?
My Secret Love.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
When I tell you, when a full-fledged Taco Bell popped up, one of the characters works at the Taco Bell. I was like,
yeah.
He said, "Let me get a."
Add that to the list of places, bitch. Okay.
The worst product placement.
The worst.
The dumbest.
So
Joel
said Lay's.
That's not a dumb product placement. That's just
with the Lay's.
That's heavy. That's heavy product placement. And
Don't for the Lay's.
That was just heavy product placement. The makeup in Until We Meet Again? What? Why?
The dumbest product placements are the ones after the episode ends. There's like a whole scene.
Oh, the side story?
Yes.
I hate.
Some of those are actually kind of cute.
Oh, I love that for you.
Yeah, we did get some.
Hold on. The one from
Enchantante?
Come on.
1,000
No.
stars, 1,000 stars with the
The
coffee.
coffee?
Oh, that was.
That was cute.
Oh, and the mixed snacks towards the end. Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah, the
The
mixed
mix,
snacks.
yeah,
mixed
the,
The
snacks.
yeah.
Deanne
The
tried to
mixed
look for
snacks was
those
cute too.
when
I
she
think
was at the Asian market, and she
I
was
think
like, and
what's
they were like, nope.
I think what's cringy for me, product placement wise, is when they're drinking something and they have that label turned to the screen and they
And then
say
Right.
it.
don't forget that. Don't forget
Perfectly.
the
Right? Yeah, they got to do that.
Oh my god!
Texas
I
chicken?
cannot.
Wait,
It
what
was
was that?
not okay. Wait. The Texas chicken was not a product placement. It was actually a
Commercial.
commercial
Yeah.
before the show started.
Oh, guys, tell me. Okay, guys, you guys should know this. Secret crush on you. That ad in the
Yeah.
middle of that one episode where she like that spokesperson came out
Oh
of nowhere.
yeah,
Oh my
Miss
God.
Girl.
Yeah.
Miss Girl.
That will
Ugh.
probably be the dumbest product placement I've seen.
Miss Girl. Listen, when you guys obviously wouldn't see it because I cut it out.
You cut it
But in
out.
I literally
I'm dead.
and right before the reaction, they always have this chick with the pills. I'm like, okay, Miss Girl. All right, I get it.
Cola Exi.
I fucking get it. Okay. But then when they wanted to incorporate it and he was looking deep into the camera, I'm like,
You broke the fourth wall for this.
Hello.
The fourth wall. No, it's
and then
also
again, the
it's
character does that
also
all the time. So I was
yeah,
like,
it's
okay,
also
all right.
Shaki asking the question when in that particular Square episode. You're just gonna take you're gonna take some random pills in
I'm
this
saying
stranger's
because
house.
he was at his house. You gonna just take his pills? Okay, go off. Go off.
I was like, he better have some at home. He'd be taking if you just borrowed one.
You don't go into somebody's house and just say, "Oh, look, I'm gonna borrow one of your."
Not borrow. I'm gonna take because if
I'm gonna
borrow, how
take.
the hell are you gonna give it back?
Oh, that's true.
I'm gonna bring my bottle
Well, I mean,
like
you
and just
can
put it
give
back.
him-
What the
Right.
fuck? Come on now.
But,
There was a seaweed chips in Bad Buddy, but that was actually kind of cute though.
That was cute.
that was
Yeah,
cute.
those are snacks.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are snacks. Those
No.
are cute.
And I know it's not a product placement. Probably the funniest thing is we got Starbucks, 7-Eleven, and KFC in one frame.
Oh.
Is that F4?
Right.
Was that
No,
F4?
that is Secret Crush on You.
Yeah, Secret Crush on You.
We got Starbucks, 7-Eleven, KFC. Oh, and Louis.
I'm dead.
Louis Vuitton.
Yep. You could shut Shaki for hi Igor.
Hi, Igor.
Igor.
Hello,
Well,
honey.
he's not a
Hope you're
baby.
having a
He's
wonderful
not a
night.
baby anymore.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he 18 finally?
He's
Yeah,
18
he-
now.
18 finally.
Yeah, I think he's
He's not a baby
Jesus
anymore.
Christ.
The
We met that
inhaler.
child when I
Yeah,
think
that's
he should
great.
be 18 by now.
Oh yeah.
He is
I
18.
think
yes.
yes.
What about that
Yeah.
packet of vitamin mix that is pink?
It's the collagen.
Oh,
the collagen.
my God, yes.
I know that is the collagen stuff.
Yeah.
The collagen powder. You put it
Wait,
in with water
what's
and you
that
drink
popper
it.
stuff they did at Bad Bunny?
Bitch, did you say
Poppers.
poppers?
Yeah, remember?
Poppers?
It was like an inhaler thing.
Oh, Black Inhaler.
Yeah,
Black
like
and
no, Shaggy.
Bitch, you didn't say poppers.
I'm fucking with you, that poppers.
I can't.
It's so it's like a
But
vape
it's
pen.
in, but it's
What
in
is that?
KINNPORSCHE too. It was in KINNPORSCHE too.
But
When
they
they
did
got
not
out of the
blatant.
helicopter?
No, but
Yeah.
True.
but they
It
didn't
wasn't
blatantly show like
Yes, they did.
just once. Did we see it again?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
yeah, sure.
Twice. Did we see it again?
Twice.
No. Unlike
Just once.
Twice.
fancy.
Yeah. Oh, you get it. You be knowing. You be knowing.
Oh, of course I do know.
Yeah.
Oh God, I cannot. Listen, I
what
was
else?
okay with the KFC because I kept making fun of it. Okay. I
Wait,
really
guys.
did.
Where are you? Remember they at that villa and they had like the toothbrush, toothpaste.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They were doing a mo-
The black charcoal toothpaste. Yeah.
The whole
my
scene.
God, yeah.
Whole
Also, can Jim and
everything.
TV
Like,
give us all
we're
the
just gonna
stars?
just clean our faces and we're gonna brush our teeth together. Okay, all right.
Oh, you guys can see it, but Unforgotten Night. There was a scene in that show where he literally. Wait. I was like, oh, anyways.
Wait, when?
Forward,
Oh,
forward,
I'm gonna
forward.
go back and rewatch that again then.
Yeah, the first episode, he cleaned his face with the product placement.
I'm
we
glad-
saw it in real
Oh,
time.
yeah.
In the
I'm glad
fridge
though. Wait,
somewhere.
unless I'm wrong. With Secret Crush on You, they didn't show what product Billy was using for his face, or
No,
they
he
did.
didn't. They didn't.
They didn't. They didn't. They
Nope.
just had, so he just had this whole sequence where he was just washing his face. All right.
Yep.
Smurfy boy, GMM has sold us a car and some laundry detergent and OECT.
And
Come
OECT.
on, that tea with the gelatin cubes at the bottom of it.
Don't bring that up because I always see Chris chewing. He's like falling like
Right on that soccer field.
that damn commercial.
Listen, I laugh every time.
And
I
this
laugh
is
every
like
time.
they're not that big. Why are you chewing so hard?
Why? Why
Right.
these be so? I laugh every time.
It's
You're not like
traumatic
this.
for no reason.
I always wanted
Then
to
they
try
had
and be like,
Bright.
okay, I
They
see
had
a voice.
Bright and Wind do it too. I'm like, y'all.
Yeah, they had Brian Wynn do it too. It's like, yo.
There was
And,
a
no, and
product
then they also have
placement
those cookie
Um,
things on their head.
in episode 1 or 2 of Not Me. Remember in the bathroom there was like a soap or a deodorant he was using.
The
It's
Clea.
with-
Oh yes.
Maybe.
Oh, Smurfy
yeah.
boy, that cat food.
The fucking cat food, Bright commercial.
And
With
Bright,
the cat
Bright's
ears.
face. Bright's face.
Yeah.
It's exactly what everybody's face looks like when they smell cat food.
I mean, I think I'll put this here. I mean, DM will understand when she gets there, but how about the Pond's commercial in Cutie Pie? Like it was after the episode, after a while, they took us like to a quote unquote side story, and then we
Oh,
got
yeah,
the
it was-
Pond's
yeah.
product placement.
There's a product placement.
Oh, what about the commercial with the bra?
There's a bra commercial?
That's
There
Yeah,
is a
good
bra
one.
commercial.
Bra, bra, bra.
What
What she say?
series?
It was a commercial for I think GTV show. I don't remember what
It
show
is
it
a
was.
GMM show. What is it?
And blah blah blah.
Oh my
I forgot
god.
the name of
See?
it, but it,
I know they tried to sell us that pair of shoes. that
Sis-in-law
look
Rebecca
like
agrees
ugly
with
Crocs.
the Crocs.
They
Crocs?
tried to sell us these shoes on GMMTV with the pink background and had like the little. It looked like
The
like the
little
shoes-
girl shoes with the buckle
Yeah.
and the little heart thing on the
yeah.
side.
That.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Ew.
I was like,
We're not in
really?
elementary or high school anymore, people. We
This
don't wear
show
shoes
is
like
rated
these.
technically rated 18 plus. And this is what you're saying. This is what you're selling. Come on now.
Remember that swipe thing they used to remove makeup? Says La Monica.
Swiping.
'Cause
Is that the
I haven't been
Nivea?
watching that
Is it
long,
the
so.
a cloth? The
It's like a
makeup
cleansing
wipes?
cloth.
Yeah.
Question for everybody.
Yeah.
What school uniform would you like to wear?
Ah,
They're all the same.
they're all the
They're all
same.
They're all
There's some that are
the same.
different. There's like
Okay,
question you and that blue one, it was really nice.
The blue, I will say the blue engineer jacket in my engineer, I
Okay.
actually did like. The
Okay.
red, I felt like I was just seeing too much of it because I've
Yes,
literally watched
Rebecca.
So
this
does-
Yes.
and so
Yeah.
does S. I was like,
I think I would
Enough.
want the uniform in Secret Crush on
No,
You.
I-
Secret crush on you.
The
I
Secret
agree
Crush
with
on You is
Rebecca.
cute.
I
I
would
would
wear
like
the
to point
hell
to
out of that.
That is so cute. The light blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
giving
like
very much
that.
a British boarding school. I'd like fashion that up, make it cute. Why not? You know? So
Yeah.
What
I
about
think we
you,
all at one
Dion?
point
Or the uniform until
we
meet
all
again.
at one point should wear the blue short and button up combo just to live the fantasy.
Right. With the
You know that
white
people- wait,
with the
but you
right
do know
crew
people
socks
do
and the
that
black
out.
shoes with the green soles.
some people actually do wear that. I could have
You
sworn I
wear the
saw-
you wear the blue short, you wear the high socks and the black shoes and the button up with your name on it.
See,
Yes.
God, I
That
think
gives
it's
me
too
very
much.
much high school. Okay, so a little fun fact. So high school here in the Philippines, they actually do embroider your name on your uniform.
Oh, work.
Oh,
But it's more on the lines of like your last name will be full and then your initials for the other
Okay.
parts of your name.
yeah, because school in the Caribbean for middle school,
Ay,
aka
legal.
middle school, aka primary school, you have to wear a uniform, and it was a blue khaki combo. And when you get to high school, it's also uniform, and it was like it depended on where you went will be the color of the uniform.
Yeah,
So
for
they don't
us-
do like regular clothes.
Yeah, for
America
us,
does that
it's
shit.
a short white, a short. It's a white short sleeve polo, black pants and black shoes. And then if it's PE, we have a shirt, joggers, and white shoes. That's it.
Yeah, we had PE dedicated PE clothes too.
But I'm
It's not
like,
until I
yo,
got to high school here when it was
I'm like,
just
yo, I
white
like the
shirt.
shirt choice, but the pants choice was black, and I'm like, Jesus, it's hot.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god.
Someone said, Gung Hana says she would want to have the SKOY uniform or the uniform in the two meet again.
But the uniform until you meet again, you see it everywhere.
Right, it's
Yeah.
the white shirt, the black tie, and the black.
I think that for me, what I noticed, I think the tie thing is a freshman thing, and then once you are out of freshman, you can take off the tie, as seen with the
Yeah.
older, like with what's his name? With
Mio didn't
no,
wear that. Neither
with
did Golf.
Me and Golf.
In,
Then
in
it must be in a
THARNTYPE,
different school.
maybe.
Rebecca, I want that for you too.
I'll take Mew's button-down white shirt, but just specifically Mew's.
Thank you.
Who's your favorite character in SKOY? Says La Monica.
Psalm,
Oh,
Daisy,
Daisy.
Touch.
Yeah. Just those three.
Just those three.
I know. I would give it to also to Zhao and Sky.
I can't. I don't know what that means, but okay.
I love-
Maybe those two.
Maybe
Maybe,
Zhao and Sky.
maybe.
I know it's gonna be controversial.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
We're here to
Chris is
stick
gonna
things.
trigger me.
He's going to literally kiss everybody on lap.
I love Toe so bad. I do. I love him.
Who?
Huh?
Oh,
I love Toe.
why?
Yeah.
I'm not. No, I don't want to know why. Don't explain to me why.
I
Don't.
think it's just. Can I please?
Can she please?
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you're not allowed.
Right.
Stay mute.
But
Don't
wait,
talk.
Kristen, be prepared.
I know. Listen, I think it's just because I kind of like.
Relate.
I don't.
Oh shit!
Yeah, a little, a tiny bit. I do.
Wait.
Yeah. In a way.
Wait, who do you relate to?
Oh,
Our main character?
yeah.
Yeah. But I think I relate more. I
The fact that Dion got up. The fact that Dion got up.
The way
Wait,
you
Dion was like chill, and then all of a
What
sudden,
do you
wait,
relate to? The stealing of the
it
fucking
just-
garbage?
oh wait.
I don't
Wait,
dislike his character all the
Yeah.
time.
Right.
All the time.
But the thing is, it's not just Do that I relate to. It's Zhao, and I relate to both of them on a different level. Now Zhao,
The
with
besties,
him
right?
being made
Yes.
fun
Yeah, the
of
bestie,
because of his weight. That's what I relate to Zhao about. Because he's self-conscious about his weight.
That's
and he's
fair.
perfect the way he is.
That's
But
fair.
with
That's a
Okay,
real
hold on.
thing.
Wait, Deanne.
But But with Do,
Let her have her moment, Deanne.
Oh,
Just
his
wait.
smile, right?
It-
band?
it's the glasses, right?
it's just the fact that I know it's kind of it's stalkers, but like it's just that I think it's because I want to believe that it's just because he liked him so much and everything, and I don't think he should have kept all that shit. I wouldn't have done that, but I love how he was
I took it in
dedicated.
the first place.
He was dedicated to just Noah. Shit, I forgot the name.
Noah.
Noah.
His name was Noah, yeah.
But I love how he was dedicated to Noah and no one else. And he loved only him. And I don't know. It's just.
Oh God.
I am mortified.
Okay,
I'm gonna make a
fine,
sandwich.
whatever. Like I said, y'all know me. I'm very controversial when it comes to BL.
Come on, controversial. What a word.
Come on,
I love to push and actually trigger people.
Push it.
No,
push
you
it,
shouldn't
get it
aspire
on.
to push and trigger anyone because you don't want to be
I do
pushed
it.
and triggered. So
That's
you
my
shouldn't
job.
aspire.
No, because I
You
get
should-
triggered all the time.
But you shouldn't aspire to push and trigger nobody. What the fuck?
Wait.
But it's just because I'm a person that loves weird characters, and Joel was a very
Okay,
weird character.
that's fair. People do love weird characters.
I love how weird he was. I love how out of the box he was. We've never seen a character as crazy as
He
him,
was very eccentric for real.
and I love
But-
that.
Ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen, welcome
But-
to hour 2.
But
Well, what? in the butt?
you do understand the fact that his character was digging up in garbage
Yes.
1.
to basically take things that someone else has either touched
Like I
just so
said,
he can collect it.
like I
put it in
said,
a
not
box.
everything about him is what I relate to.
All right, then.
Well,
Now listen,
So-
y'all see the power
wait-
pillow back there.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know how many canvases I have.
You like the actor, cool.
Okay, but that's my version of how I feel.
oh, got it.
I collect things about an actor, not from the actor, about the actor. So
Okay,
that's where
word.
I get my connection.
Okay. All right, cool. But that's fine. Just having like pictures and having like certain things, fine. You know, it's that to me is not that far off because back in the day when we were kids, we had posters of shit that we liked. Okay. So it's fine. But as long as you're not to the point where you
Have
if
toenails.
this actor just chewed gum and he spit it in the garbage, you're gonna go get it and collect it. That's too much.
I wouldn't do that now.
So that's what I meant.
But if
Yeah,
you did,
I
we
would-
wouldn't judge you.
No, yeah, you would.
I'm not gonna lie. I will tell you. if you go find
I'd have
gum off the
questions.
street and you put it in a bag and you vacuum sealed it, and if you found tangerines in a bag and you vacuum sealed them, and you had a crab and you vacuum sealed the crab, and then the stupid
questions.
fucking pig's head and you vacuum sealed the pig's head, I'd judge the shit out of that, and then I'd be like, what the do we need to seek therapy? Can I take you to my therapist? Because
Well, what
no.
would be your approach to that? Would your approach be very aggressive towards them? Like, how could you be doing this? Or would you be like, hey, what? Depending on how long it's been going on. Because his friends were concerned at first, but they didn't enable him after a while because they're like, we're not going to can't stop him. So how do we?
They enabled him so much.
See, that's what's different for me is if it was me in the situation with being friends with Dog, I would educate his ass to not do this shit
Yes.
and
That's
do it in a
what-
healthier way. Do it in a like
Healthier way. Or don't
That's
do
called therapy.
pictures
Like that's
of him.
not
pictures of him. So
that's not me that's not me trying to tell my best friend, hey, this is a bad idea, you should not be doing this. This is me trying to encourage my best friend to go seek mental help, because
Yeah,
that
I
is
think it
the entire thing was unhealthy.
It was.
All of it was unhealthy. It was disturbing. And in the
but
beginning,
if
when
we're
his
gonna say
friends,
that about Toe, we're gonna have to say that about Jao because he started to do the same thing.
Okay, both crazy.
I'm not excusing Zhao in any shape, form, or fashion.
Two wrongs don't make a right here, baby.
Exactly,
It's literally the same
but-
shit.
But
Wait,
but Toe
wait.
was the extreme.
When did he start doing
Yeah.
that?
Years.
I don't know.
It had been years.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
been a
mean-
minute.
The bestie. When the bestie started doing it.
It looks like the bestie's been doing it, but it wasn't something that was
But it
shown until like
wasn't-
later on in the
It
series.
wasn't, but the thing of it with that was it was
He
not
betrayed me.
as bad as Toe. He
Yeah.
had a few, like I feel like with Zhao, he had a few momentums from their specific meetings or their dates. He
Yeah.
didn't have that. That's different than having stuff from like every day. That's different than picking up garbage off the ground. That's different from taking
Hello.
trash out of a bin. That's different. Like
Yeah.
I think
Zhao had small momentums from different moments.
Oh, okay.
Doll had a lifetime of
Y'all scaring
stuff.
me.
and
Why?
the way Nua just put it on fucking display, I said, oh,
There's just
Gee.
certain things that you just don't do. For me, you like you putting pictures of the person that you like all over your walls. I mean,
Healthy.
What happened? What happens when you see that? Remember in Two Moons, he walked in that room, saw that whole thing. He was like, "Oh, that's cute." I was like, "Girl, what is this?"
That
Yeah.
so that was almost there because I was like, why does he have pictures of Pa like that? I'm like, I don't
Correct.
understand.
Like exactly. Why would
yeah.
you have this?
But like,
It's supposed to manipulate you, thinking it's supposed to be cute, like he really loves his pictures, so the audience would be like, "Oh."
yeah,
But even
But I
the
mean,
love interest is like, "Oh," but it's really like, "Damn."
yeah,
Oh.
how is it? Wait, what? How is it that we find that disturbing? But growing up as teenagers,
You did the
we had
same
pictures
damn
of
thing.
our favorite music
Boy
artists
bands.
on our walls.
We did.
Like
Yeah.
my
I won't
best
lie.
friend in high school had ceiling to floor posters on all four walls of her bedroom of anybody you could think of in the 90s.
But
I thought that shit was so cool.
they sold that to you. Your crush
Listen,
can sell you their
Yeah,
pictures.
you're right.
They did.
You were
They
right.
did.
You're right. You're right.
They did. You
Called
bought that with
worship
your
and not
own
the
money.
pleasure
You
kind.
didn't go in the trash and go taking shit. And you didn't actually take this person's photo without them noticing you're taking the person's photo.
Right.
So it's just
How do you guys feel about in these Thai dramas? There's always like a popularity contest in all the schools all the time.
the moon
The-
contest.
The moon
All
contest.
of no, like in general, like the hot boys list on Facebook or like the
I don't know
That was a
why
thing.
people do that.
That was
Oh,
the
that's
thing back
so-
then.
It's still in every
that's so
show.
wild to me.
It's still in
that-
every
that
show.
they
They're like
really do that.
celebrities because they're eventually attractive or rich or something.
I mean, okay, in Asian schools, that
Okay.
since I'm going to an Asian school,
Is that a
Okay.
normal thing?
No.
unfortunately, there is like, so for my college, so we have like the cute insert college name here, boys page, the
Oh.
cute insert college name here, girls page, or like
Interesting.
and in terms of like popularity contest, yes, we do have something sort of like a moons thing where it starts
Mhm.
first within the department and then it expounds to the entire university.
Oh, look at that shit.
Now, does
So
that
they
go onto like your
basically did their
record when you
research.
graduate, or like is there something?
No,
is there a
it's more like
benefit?
bragging rights, like, oh, I'm beautiful, you're not, that kind of thing.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
a lot
everything
of
you're not.
a lot of our teachers, they'd be like, oh, if you join this contest, you get some extra points from me. So all you need is a thick face when you go in.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of what I've realized, a lot of Asian countries really do rely on that pretty thing. They
Yeah,
really do.
because
It's something
pretty
that's
gets
like
you
looked
somewhere.
at in a hierarchy of things, but there are a lot of people that are not that.
Actually,
Or maybe
here,
that, but not that.
here, I know, like like over there, I'm guessing, like how you graduate doesn't matter, where you graduated doesn't matter. Here it does.
That is
Like,
some wild ass
yeah,
shit.
like the name of your school is a bearing.
Actually, no.
It-
If someone says that you went to Harvard, they look at you differently. Or
Yeah,
if
they
you
look
go
at you
to Yale,
differently.
they look at you differently. So it's like it does kind of still have that.
Yeah,
like
but-
they do take that like.
But do
into
they care
consideration.
if you were like, oh, pagna cum laude, summa cum laude, cum
Maybe
laude?
I think so.
It does help. It does.
It
It
does
does.
help, but it doesn't. But
It
it's not
does.
like like the whole like, oh, you graduated summa cum laude, will put you number one than everybody else.
Oh no! It just helps you
That's-
get a
that's
little bit
here.
further.
That's here.
You have
Alright,
a good
easy.
night. Thank you so much
Have a
for
good
coming.
night. You be
Bye.
safe in the morning when you have
Okay,
your
sleep
4th of July
well, sweet
celebration.
dreams, all that good stuff. Thanks for being
Please stop,
here.
y'all. Wait, what?
Dion, I need to know what kind of sandwich you're eating.
I'll put my jelly.
BJ,
Period.
okay, what kind of jelly?
They didn't have apple, so I'm great.
Oh.
Would you like apple jelly with your peanut
I
butter?
am obsessed with apple.
I
jelly.
am too. I am.
And they
too.
only seem to have it at Walmart.
Ronnie,
I've never
that's a
had
common
that.
thing. That's
Jackie,
a common
it'll
thing in
change your
real life.
life.
Creamy or
Listen,
crunchy peanut butter?
Strawberry preserves changed my life.
Yes, me
Oh.
too.
Fun fact: speaking of strawberries, I put strawberry milk in my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It changed my life.
Oh.
Okay.
When I tell y'all, it's busting. With a capital B.
Can we talk about the talking about the popularity contest, right? So, normally whenever we have those moons type thing, usually the lead is the one that wins. But I loved
Really?
how, yes, usually. I
Two
love
moons
how
one.
in Ian, yeah, 2 moons 2 and 2 moons 1.
All right, I keep forgetting that 2 moons
But
2 retold.
yeah, right. Anyway, so I love how in Ian of Love to Sarah, the lead didn't win. He did. He
I
was
think
What?
that's so.
He
I
was
think that's so
second runner-up.
common, right?
Okay,
Huh?
so he did, but he didn't lose devastatingly.
didn't lose
Are you talking about Gunn?
Yes. He was runner-up, but he did not win the moon. He was runner-up.
Okay.
And I love
I
how
feel
they
like-
changed that
I
feel
dynamic.
like-
They changed
I
that
feel
dynamic.
like every show, the main lead doesn't win all the competitions. In my opinion,
Yeah, 2
Right?
moons he didn't win. Yeah, it's pretty privileged. You get seen very differently, especially here when you're in Asia. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Like,
that's true though. It's
We saw it in
sad.
Sodas. We saw it in Sodas. We
It's
saw
true
it in
though.
2 moons.
Because, aside from your job, they could use you for marketing.
come on, marketing. I love marketing.
Yeah, because
does it have to be that way? No, but
No.
do we make it that way? Well, not we. Do they make it that way? Yeah.
Yes.
But it shouldn't have to, because you're alienating a group of people and you're saying that they shouldn't feel special because they're not pretty.
Right.
When
Pretty?
half of those
Wait,
pretty
I'm sorry,
people,
what?
when half of those pretty people barely eat.
Well, I don't know if that's the case. It can happen.
It can, but
Yeah.
from what I've realized, a lot of the people who struggle to or strive to be that way take extreme precautions to get that
realization.
way. Ow.
This is a very adulting topic.
Yeah, because for y'all, I am always rooting for the underdog to win.
Mhm.
Are we rooting for the underdog to win when they are never the lead in these shows? Will we still watch the shows if the underdog was the person that was on the forefront?
Now that's the question. That's
If they were dark skinned, if they were plus size, if they were really feminine, will we be watching the show? Will we keep tuning in?
There
Didn't we
will
get
be.
that?
Okay,
I
wait.
want
I'm
it.
sorry. I was just distracted. Can you repeat that, please? Because I feel like I need to talk about this. Yes.
Okay, well, I put up something that says it's a pretty privilege. When you're pretty, you get looked at differently, and I said that's a fact thing. But then we were talking about if someone is, let's say, plus size, dark skinned, because I said I root
Really
for the
feminine.
underdog. Like if they were really feminine, would we watch something that the main character is any of those things? Yes, I want that.
Yeah.
I
Right.
really want to see a series where it's full. Give me a POC in a situation where they're in all these other BLs that we see. Give that to me. I love that. That way, I feel
Okay.
like there could be
I
some kind of
want-
representation for people that are not recognizing them
Right.
in a show.
Okay,
you
but
know?
okay. Go, Kristen.
I was gonna say what I don't like is what I want, and I agree with Shaki. I want a plus size main lead character. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of seeing a plus size character be a side character or a friend.
But they do be funny though, because y'all know
They
we funny
do.
hoes,
I
and y'all
love the
can't say
Angel Squad. I
nah.
love the Angel Squad. Whatever.
But that's all they are in the
They deserve
shows.
their shot.
True, but that's the problem.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Oh.
Pretty is all within it's how you perceive it. It's your own perception.
Yes, the eye
But
holder, yeah.
that being said, every country has their own
Definition of
quote
pretty.
unquote beauty standards. Kale, stop trying to talk for me. Stop trying to assume that what I'm going to say. I love you dearly, but stop it. Every country has beauty standards. There are people out there who don't agree with these beauty standards that each of these countries have set forth. In a lot of Asian countries, the whole skin whitening thing.
Mm.
Yo, you were born with melanin.
beautiful.
I
Melanin.
live for the
Oh,
melanin. Show me the melanin because it's beautiful. But and then the whole weight thing. I am plus size and I'm fun size. So
fun size.
go
Hello.
yeah,
Hilarious.
hello. I'm soft. There's more of me to hold
I
on
am
to.
fluffy.
See, there you go. There's more of us to hold on to. I mean,
Right. Hold
It's-
on for dear life because you never know. Anyway.
I'm just it is absolutely like do you remember when they did the GMM had the safe house things and
Yes.
Earth and Mix were washing dishes and Earth made a
Oh,
comment
yes.
to Mix
you
about
fucker.
his food intake.
Yeah.
And they were at dinner or they were having a snack or whatever and Mix kept passing it up and Earth was like, you need to eat, you need to eat. And I'm like, but dude, you are supposed to be like his best friend. You just gave him a freaking complex while you were doing the dishes because he's like, they want us to be this certain way. And yes, you guys are in the industry and you should be healthy, but being healthy and being on a bigger size is you can still be big and still be healthy.
That part.
Like you don't have to weigh 22 pounds.
Ooh, imagine. Damn.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
my God.
Like my ideal weight is 145 pounds. Do you know how deathly ill I would look at 145 pounds? No
I can't.
thanks.
I can't see that. I
No
literally can't
thanks.
see that. No, because the people that are in that 100, in that whatever, they strive to get there. But then I look at them and I'm just like,
Yeah.
did you eat today?
Hello.
Okay, well,
What?
I'm 150, so let's not.
But Dion, you eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, but
I feel like you can
but you're
bust a
not
whole food down
unhealthy.
and you'll be
That's
aight.
my thing. Is
You
you're
just
not
ate a
unhealthy.
sandwich.
I
But-
am
Hello.
unhealthy. I am unhealthy. I have a poor
Okay,
diet,
but are
unfortunately.
Are you
I just
happy?
happen to have a semi
A meal.
metabolism.
but are you feeding into the society's beauty standards?
No,
Do you refuse to eat because society says X, Y, and Z?
no.
No, so neither do I. But I'm just saying because society is garbage. So I mean, if people
For me,
would be like, okay, you are who you are, and accept everybody for who they are, it would be different. But going back to Earth and Mix, I love. If anybody
Love is
knows
love.
me, y'all know I love Mix to the ends of the earth.
You do? Because
I
eyebrows?
do. I love Mix. And the boy can stay thick for the rest of his life.
Is he
agree.
He looks good. He's thick.
Is he thick?
He is thick.
No, Mix is thick, especially in the legs.
Mix, have you seen his
Are y'all
thighs?
sure?
oh, he got
Sir.
You
good.
need to watch his series.
I am a thigh enthusiast.
I watch it. Sky, Sky. What's it called?
No,
Fish-
not
Fish
no.
Upon a
Fish Upon a
It's a
Sky, you
swish.
see him like
Uh-uh.
twice or 3 times. Watch
Right.
Uh-uh.
Cupid's
Cupid's
Last Wish.
That-
Cupid's Last
And
Wish.
ATOTs and
Or
And
Cupid's
ATOTs,
Last Wish.
Baby
ATOTs.
Boy's legs was
Hold
wild.
on, let me go see.
Mix is thick. Mix
Baby
is
boy
thick,
Oh my
and I am
God.
here for it.
I still remember that one moment in Cupid's Last Wish.
Oh, y'all, let me tell you.
Yo,
What you
I paused.
remember? What you
I
remember?
paused.
What you remember? Tell me.
Where
I paused.
it was angled. It was angled in a
Angled?
way.
Oh,
That it was angled in a way where we were like, wait, is that shadow? Or are we seeing an outline of his junk?
oh, that kind of way. I thought you meant thick thighs way. Not
No,
Yeah,
no, he
he-
has thick thighs.
He has thick
but
thighs.
also,
It was just that sequence too, but
He's thick.
wish those pants were like Jesus Christ.
Ooh, that shit was hilarious. I won't lie.
That was so funny though. Like when we watched it, we were like, wait, back that shit up. Did I
Uh-uh.
see? We were like, did we see what we
Your girl paused. Your girl
He is,
paused.
he is juicy thick.
Yeah,
Baby boy
not
he is
juicy.
thick.
thick.
Mix. I am
Marcus, you better
so
stay away from
sure.
my man.
He is not tiny. I mean, when you look at him standing, it's like, okay, All right, but when the boy is sitting and he's
disclaimer
angled a
hours.
certain
Hang
way,
on.
you could see baby boy got meat on them legs. Hello, Kern.
Kern.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So
Not good
Hello.
evening.
it's good afternoon, but okay.
Okay, y'all, this is where we do not talk about Kin Porsche episode 13.
Or
Or
12.
anything
Actually,
Kin Porsche at all.
11,
Or 11.
12, 13.
Or 10. Well, yeah, 11, 12, or 13. Don't say a
Okay.
word.
So do take note, ladies and gentlemen, that any views and opinions expressed by us do not state or reflect those of the company and their management. Furthermore, any assumptions, views, opinions, and insinuations do not
You
reflect
get
the
used to this,
show,
Dion.
the
Yeah.
management, and the network. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Word.
Before we go in, I always have him do that because this kind of lets the chat know, yo, this is our opinions. Don't be butthurt. Hurt.
Right,
Keep
right.
it moving. That's what it is.
I need
And,
Kern's
it's also
opinion
to
really
cover our
quickly.
bases. To cover our
Kern's
bases so that
opinion.
we won't get sued by somehow, some way.
You need Kern's
Right.
opinion. Kern's opinion on what?
Because Rebecca just said her son. My son, when Kern appeared.
Oh, my son appeared?
Mhm.
Oh,
Does that
That's,
does that mean we're Kern's parent?
yikes.
I'm guessing, yeah.
That's
I'm
why
sorry. Is she going to take away my role? Is that what's happening right now?
Well, you're still his
Or-
dad,
Just making sure.
but we
he has a
Rebecca-
mom and a mama.
right.
It's getting weird,
Hello.
guys.
It's getting weird. No, but
All I know is I have a
again,
So
sister-in-law
Dion,
now, so yeah.
the love I have from Kern for Kern is like mother son. Because Kern is young enough to be my child.
He's 25, right?
Yes.
wow.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
No.
So that
Huh?
means I'm
Kern is
52. I'm
21.
52. So
Kern is 20 when?
21. You were 21 for 5 years. You're just like, oh, you've been almost 19 for like 6 years, y'all.
Because
Oh my
it feels
God.
like a long time, but no, it's literally just been a year. Well, no,
yes,
we've known
Kern
Kern
is
for 2
almost
years.
Kern is almost 22.
This will make
Come on,
it.
almost.
This will make it the second year that we've known.
Oh
That
my
I've known
god,
him.
it doesn't feel like we've known each other
It's
for 2 years
crazy it's been that
though.
long.
No. Nope.
It
I
makes it
saw
feel
y'all
like
chicken heads in 2020, and now we here 2022.
yeah,
Chicken
I feel like it's been a decade.
It feels like a long time, but that again, when you have bonds with people, it doesn't feel like So
It's been 2 years now. It's not.
Shaki, imagine us.
No, not yet.
No, imagine us being friends way back when, from you now
I
to now.
know.
Imagine.
Can you imagine if we like really communicated more back then? Like I would have
Right.
known you a lot more now.
Yeah.
So
So
Kern is a vampire.
Yeah, Dion, me and Shaki met.
At least I don't
6
sparkle.
years? 6 years
Yeah,
from you
I've
now.
known
Sir,
Kristen-
yes, sir.
I've
And then
known
we
Kristen
reconnected.
for a long time, but it didn't really click who she was until
We met
Alex's
again 2 years
50K
ago.
live.
Yep.
So like I've known her for a minute now. I just didn't. It just
I feel like I've known Dion my whole
Smurfy
life.
boy,
Wow.
what are you talking about? My
Aw.
Light on Me rewatch marathon.
Oh my god. Baby boy was busy this weekend. That's why. Not because we was watching it. They just know that you like the show too.
Yes,
That's why
I
they
was
Unless,
busy.
you
busy
know-
the entire weekend, and I'm not yet done.
Oh, see, there we go. You thought you.
Oh my
Jesus.
goodness. But other than that though, so many things. So many shows out here to be watched, to be critiqued. And it's just hard to really try to keep up with all of them.
Correct.
So
I kind of want to go back to one of the older questions, or like
What
you
question?
you asked this question to the panel. Now that Kern is here,
Okay.
I mean, even though like we all didn't get a chance to answer the question too because we went segue.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
That is fine. I mean, that's the nature of our chats. Which we all love and adore. Like
Are you
we
talking about the
this.
what
Plot line.
plot? The
Yeah,
plot
the plot
story, the
line.
plot one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was such an interesting. I love Dion's story, the whole martial arts thing. I'm like, I need a martial arts PL. And like martial arts. When I say martial arts, not like the Untamed, Word of Honor kind of martial arts. I'm talking about like Karate Kid, like back in the day, Karate.
Like
Kid.
Three Ninjas? Yeah.
Like Three Ninjas. Yes.
Nuh-uh.
I'm thinking Bloodsport. That's what I'm thinking of. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Like,
Mm.
you know,
Underground
that kind of
Fights
martial, yeah.
tournament.
Ooh, or like UFC, that kind of thing. Yells.
Muay
Like a mixed
Thai.
martial
Ooh,
arts.
that'd be so lit.
Imagine the Thai actors doing something like that.
They do
Like
it. They do it already. They do it already on
True,
IG at the
yeah.
thing training. Come give us a show. Wait, they
Like now
are.
that
Wait,
would
they
be
are.
amazing.
That show's coming out, right? With
Which
Josh
one?
and
Oh yeah, where he's a boxer.
that girl he likes is his friend's sister or something.
Yeah, it should be. I don't know if they've shelved it or
Oh.
not, but
I think it was one of the 2022 trailer things we saw way back when.
it
If I'm not
was.
mistaken.
It looks like they're releasing everything in like order of how they did it, because Vice Versa is
Really?
about to come out. But Vice Versa
When?
is
What
about to come
day? Y'all
out
ain't telling me
soon.
what day.
It's in July, July 15th,
July.
I think it drops.
Hang on. To my cheat sheet. Hold, please.
Mm-hmm. July 15th or July 14th.
I do need Eclipse to drop though. I can't stress that enough. Eclipse, come on.
Yeah, they think they just started shooting that. They just started
I
shooting
might
it.
be I might be a first stand, guys. Don't quote me on
Vice
that.
versa is on the 16th.
You might be a what?
A first stand. The actors.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Ever since Not Me, I've been like, oh, he cool. And like, I did watch The Shipper, and he was okay in that as well. That show was
the trailer that they did for
Last
it,
Dragon?
like I can't wait to see how they do that. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how they put that together.
Is Vice Versa. Are they all the same person in different realities?
What?
Is that the premise? Like, are they this person in this reality, this person in this reality? Are they
I
body
know
jumping?
that the characters, he ends up in Ohm's character's body in a different universe, I think.
Okay, right, got
And
it.
then he's looking for he's looking for somebody. I
Key.
think it's his port key, which happens to be Jimmy's character, who's in Nanon's body. So
How convenient.
right?
Pairs are
Oh
shown
my
together.
God! Oh my Nanon again. Here we go.
Again.
So-
Ma'am said they're gonna make all the money they can.
hello, they are
Off
milking
of
Oma
Om
Nanon
and
for
Nanon.
all
What's
they
that meme with the
got.
credit card?
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. So it's like, that's fine by me. If you're going to use these actors again, go off, because the
I think it's
popularity they
crunchy. I
got.
want them to do a lottery mix of it to pick out. Okay. Now you're doing this drama. Okay, we're getting you. Oh, we did already? Okay.
Bitch. It's giving
Can
me
you imagine
cooking
all
show.
the different combos you can get? Can y'all imagine?
Huh?
Can y'all imagine?
Wait, you cut it in out, honey.
Can y'all imagine? Can you imagine?
Yeah, I could, but I don't know if they would. I don't know. They're not. I don't know who is the.
I feel like you guys can't actually imagine because you're stuck on what ships you got already. Like I can imagine him being paired with this person. No.
Listen,
You want to know what?
No.
They're actors.
Tell
They get
me.
paid to do a job.
They are, yeah. But it would be nice to see mixes and matches of who would what character would go good with someone else.
Agreed, because their chemistry could be different with somebody else, and it could be amazing.
Yeah,
Could be.
Yeah, and a lot of people are talking shit, but I'm really excited to see what happens with Chris and Mike.
Oh, God.
A lot of people, y'all were being negative Nellies, but I really want to see how that works.
It's going to be interesting for sure.
Yes.
Because
if it's bad, we can read it to filth, Chad. But
but it's Chris. It's Chris. Y'all, it's Chris. Do we? Have you seen him?
Yes,
Okay,
I've
Deanne,
seen him.
Deanne,
He ain't my favorite either, but I want to see how
the casting to pair Mike with for that show. Who would you ideally like? That's not Top Tap or Chris.
I don't know. I really don't know. Because Mike has not been in a whole lot of stuff.
Yes, he has. Side character.
I mean, but it's like he's been in some stuff. Like I don't know who to pair him up with, like chemistry wise. Who? Like I liked him and Top Tap together.
Yeah.
in TonHon, but I really did like that, and I was looking forward to like more stuff with the two of them together. But then whatever drama happened.
Allegedly, I guess.
Yeah, allegedly.
Alleged
Because we
drama.
really don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like ugh. Only because like in Theory of Love, Mike was a het character, so
Ew, y'all use that term. I mean,
he's a straight man. He was a straight man in Theory of Love, and it was kind of hard for me to see him transition into like a gay character.
Really?
I don't know why. It just was. And I think because I don't know. I just saw him as this straight man. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a little weird, but I liked it. Like, I enjoyed their chemistry.
Did you like them in together?
Were they together and together?
Him and Top Tail appeared in that show.
Yeah.
That's what it started.
You know what? I have like forgotten about that show. You want to know why?
I don't blame you.
You know why? Because it's not memorable.
I'll blame you, Steve.
I don't.
Yeah. I don't remember it. Son of a bitch. I don't remember it. Huh.
Holy shit.
I can't. I don't remember it.
Oh,
Moving on.
Moving on. Anyways.
What's the problem with het?
I do not know why. It sounds like a safe word, or it sounds derogatory. It sounds like it's so like
okay.
It's so other. I don't know why. I don't hear it in my actual life, so hearing it referring to a show or a character, I'm like, oh my god.
No,
I know what you mean, but like, damn.
Oh, that sounds like it's a het series.
Right.
Like we don't watch those. Sorry.
So what do you call? Okay, so do you watch other Asian dramas other than Thai dramas? Like, do you watch Korean dramas at all? No. Okay. All right. Well, any other drama in the world that is a heterosexual couple, what do you call it? Do you just call it a drama?
I mean, realistically,
It's very interesting because I feel like with the Asian dramas, they are the ones who would do a romance show.
Right.
And here in the States, we don't have a romance show. They're just part of a show. Romance is a part of it.
Yeah, it's just a show.
You know, but there are shows where they will be labeled gay because the cast is focused on is that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so weird. Why would you?
Right. Because like here in the States, don't we still label things as rom-coms? Yes. Or is that just movies? Or is that just
typically,
a movie?
It was weird for me to watch these dramas because I was like, typically these will be movies, and for me in my mind it makes sense as a movie because once they get together, what else you gonna do?
Right.
And how long keep them doing that? Will they want that? How for? I guess 12 episodes, 13 episodes. Freaking make it right. 40 episodes. Yeah, get together.
Right.
Sick.
I gotcha. I don't know. I flip between because there are some people will say I only watch BLs, and I'm like, okay,
like,
that doesn't make sense to me. But
all
all right,
I'm like, yeah, but there's gay folks in here and they be hunching, so
right. But like,
in my mind, I think what you mean is the show itself is a romance show, despite there being a gay romance in it. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's what they mean. I want to believe that. I don't want to believe they're othering gay folks because they're not in a boys' love type of dynamic.
Yeah.
And give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe.
Right. But I mean, I watch a lot of Korean dramas.
Mm-hmm.
And not all of them are BLs because Korean dramas are amazing. I don't know if anybody else agrees with that or not. And, you know.
Wait. I saw that one episode of one with Jisoo from Blackpink. That was fun.
Are you talking about Snowdrop?
Yes.
Watch the whole series. Watch
Did
the
I?
whole thing.
If you
I
want to
watched
watch
the
it,
list.
if you
is
want to
Watching
watch it, can we
Alyssa
watch
and
it? Because I
Jory.
haven't watched it yet.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just saying, it is so good.
I'll ask Alyssa because I wanna
It is
watch.
so good.
But there's
You
certain
were
shows I
there,
feel
Chad,
like
when we watched episode 1, but I did something. You didn't watch with us. You're just sitting there like,
no.
oh, I don't
Yeah,
know what's going on.
like, I think I was either doing something, but no.
Yeah, I
Like
think you were
I
editing
want to
something.
watch it though. It's on my list, shockingly, and I just haven't said. You know what?
Oh,
Like,
it's on your list.
yeah, it's on my list because I heard it was gonna come out, and I was like, okay, so this should be interesting because I know her from Blackpink. Let's see how she does acting.
Roses.
So
No,
let's
it's
see.
Jisoo.
No, Jisoo.
Oh, sorry.
Jisoo, honey.
Wrong member.
Yeah, that's okay. So I don't know. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna lie to you. You just made a comment about talking about people only watch BLs. Right before I started watching BLs, I can't even remember what the hell I was doing. I don't know. I cannot tell you. I think I was just watching a lot of YouTube content at the time. But once BLs came around, all I was watching
On your own.
on my own,
Right.
before I started reacting.
Man, y'all.
It was BLs when 13 Reasons Why was coming out. I was watching a lot of that, a lot of Netflix originals. If you guys have not watched Sense8, please go watch that on Netflix.
Hell yes.
Like a lot of still gay stuff, but it wasn't BL stuff, you know? So either way, I don't know. BLs have, I'm not saying consumed my life, but
They've consumed your life.
They've consumed my life because this is
They've
all
ruined my
that.
life.
Same.
No, I can't say they've ruined it. You know.
You know what it is? I feel weird because I can't watch a show unless I make content from it, which is unfortunate because I used to watch all these shows and I watched Two Moons 3 goddamn times, y'all. Back in the day, I watched it 3 times. I watched Sodas twice. I watched Love Sick and Make. Like I watched those shows in the history when I was watching them. Like yes, and then now I can't be bothered unless I'm going to make content from it. It feels weird, but I don't have the desire to watch on my own anymore. Maybe you've seen one, you've seen them all kind of thing. Maybe
Nice.
I don't know.
Right.
Maybe because it's
I
all
used to be just sitting there, just like
Right.
It does give familiarity in some of these, so I can understand that whole scene when you see one, you see them all situation. But luckily,
again, when I watched Not Me, I was like,
that was
wow.
That series was.
Even though I made content from it, I watched GameBoys, made content from it, but I watched it again with Tyler. I was just like, yes, GameBoys, yes, Gaia.
It didn't miss. Those are shows that will be cemented and be timeless pieces because of the time frame that they were.
I would have missed out though if I wasn't making content. I would have not watched them.
Almost.
Isn't that crazy to think about? Like
yeah, it is. I do not know what I would I would not have watched it if someone didn't point it out to me and I didn't ask people if they
Joel,
wanted to see
how is not
it.
her? Why her? I mean,
Hmm?
how is Joel's in a comment? He says he's what they are watching. Why her? And I'm pretty sure that's a Korean drama on Viki.
Maybe I've never.
I know it's added to my watch list. It's either Korean or Chinese. I can't remember.
Yes, Jazzy. I remember around the time when I was watching that. It's such a good series. You haven't seen History 1 or History 2?
Let's go back to history really quickly because Dion said when you watch histories, which history is your favorite?
Crossing the Line is my favorite.
He likes History 2.
And I also do adore Right or Wrong.
Okay.
History 3 was hitting.
History 3 hit.
Trapped
hit.
Make Our Days Count.
Ooh, Make Our Days Count. Ooh.
Yes, Make Our Days Count was great. Yes.
All 9 episodes.
Okay. There's 10.
There's 10 episodes.
There's 9.
Get ready to cry.
There's 10. There's 10.
That's why. Remember.
I watched 10.
That's why she wants the Miracle of Teddy Bear to only be what, 15 episodes.
Yep. I have not, and I will not watch that finale.
Here's my ranking of them.
Oh.
All right.
So my number 1 is Crossing the Line.
Okay.
Number 2 is Right or Wrong.
Okay.
Number 3 is Make Our Days Count.
Yep.
Number 4 is Trapped.
Number 5, maybe History 4, unfortunately. And then the brother lover one.
Obsession or leave me alone, something like that.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me
And
alone.
then the body swap one.
History 1.
And then the time
Yeah.
jump one. We jump back in time before he got with his man.
Obsession.
Yeah.
That's my order.
Obsession. Okay.
That's my
For
order.
me,
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
But I will say, I wish these time jumpers were more like the history series. I just like the character growth. They start off one way. If you notice, they're one way in the beginning. They have a whole arc and they change by the end.
Right.
But it doesn't feel rushed either. In these history episodes, I mean, if you guys watch, most of them only have 4 episodes.
Right.
And the character development is really well done, and it doesn't feel rushed.
Because you get me.
It's pretty organic.
Oh,
And I love that about it. It's like I hate rushed
They state their issues.
Character progression.
One person he just feel like he's being loved. The one is neglecting his child because his wife left him. The one is a delinquent. The one he got an injury on his knee. The other one,
Injury on his
and then
knee.
they change and
That's
grow.
crossing the line.
That's the line.
Oh, they crossed the line. Sorry, yeah.
Again, very, very iconic shows that will never be
Rebecca.
Would never
Are
be
they-
like, replaced.
Shutting my glasses, guys. Are those shows adapted from previous material? I
Huh?
feel like they're not.
I
Are they
don't know.
adapted from? I
No,
feel
I
like
don't
they're
think
not.
so.
I don't know.
Wait,
I don't
I
think
think history. Wait, you're asking if
4.
history is adapted from previous material?
Like a
Yeah.
book.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Is it?
I think
God.
it is.
I was understanding that it wasn't. I do think maybe history 4 maybe might be.
His-
I'm not sure.
History 4
Alyssa, right
wasn't.
now there's 4 histories, but each history has like 2 stories. So history 1 has
3 stories.
it does have 3. What are their titles? There's Obsession.
Obsession.
There's
My Hero,
Leave
Stay
Me
Away From Me.
Alone and Stay Away From Me and
Hero.
Obsessed.
My
Hero.
Hero.
My
Those
hero.
are those 3. And then
Yeah.
history 2 has Crossing the Line and Right or
Mhm.
Wrong.
Got it.
And then history 3 has Trapped and Make Our
Trapped
Days
and-
Count.
Yeah.
And history 4 only has 1 so far.
I don't think. Yeah.
They have history
I always
5.
thought they were never adapted as original material. I don't know why. I just love that so much. I really like the history series, guys. I know. It's just, and no one talks about them when they talk about all these shows because there's so many Taiwans compared to Taiwan ones. So it's like I'm like, damn, I wish they just did it like this. I don't know if that means shorter episode count. I don't know if it means like just not adapting things, but that will be nice. You know what I mean? I mean, Not Me wasn't fully adapted, so that was great. You know what
But
I mean?
I think a lot of that has to do with taking it from novel. It's the screenwriter. It's taking it from novel and then making it fit on screen.
Those novels
the-
are janky. Those novels are problematic themselves.
But I mean, think about it though. From novel to screen, it's going to be a hard job to do to still get the point across. And then you have the director. So those 2 people, the screenwriter and the director, I think have a really big job. They have really big shoes to fill. And if the history series is based out of a book, they did those 2 people did an amazing job.
With history, Not Me is loosely.
It's loose, and I love that. I love that. So hopefully, you guys' screenplays get picked up. Hopefully, you guys don't dive into so many tropes for my heart's sake.
Right.
But do what you want, do what you love, obviously. But make it a little more nuanced. Let's
Or like
okay.
give us
no fixing
like,
seatbelts. No
Like,
falling
know,
on top of each other. Accidental
give us
kisses,
a
please.
drama.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
Like give us a story that we haven't seen either we haven't seen before, or a story that we have, or, a trope or like a way of storytelling that we haven't seen in a long ass while.
Well, what trope haven't we seen lately?
Okay.
I mean, God, we see them like all the time.
Okay. No, history is not adapted from books.
Yeah. See, and look how great they are.
History is just an original series done by under Line TV Taiwan picked it up, and it's just little mini series that this person came up with.
Nice.
So,
Good for them.
Yes.
but you know what? I was shocked to find out that was actually made from a book, though.
Me is Kim Porsche.
You did? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, because you didn't
I was
know.
the only one in the dark.
Pornographer.
What?
The novelist.
The novelist?
The novelist.
The novelist.
Sorry, my
Damn,
bad.
Shaggy.
Sorry, I know there are two names. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was from a book. It's from a book. I didn't know
Right.
It's
that.
from manga, yeah.
Lovesick is a book.
No.
Didn't know that either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
let's
look.
take it.
All the novelists, all of that is books.
But most Thai shows that we see are based off of a novel.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh my god! So this is a book, really?
Yes.
How many of you
I'm
guys?
just kidding. I
How many
know.
of you guys knew about the novel or manga, or the case maybe before the show even announced they're adapting the story?
No.
Have you guys?
I am.
Has it been often? Has it been recently? Have you been like, oh, I know that story. I can't wait.
No.
Never ever.
Like we hear a drama name. For me, I hear a drama name. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I want to look it up. Then when I look it up, I see like, oh, it's based off a book.
Nope, never
Well,
ever.
Mine was
With
only
me-
Love Stage. So that was the only one I knew of beforehand because I watched the anime and I knew that one. But everything else,
Oh yeah,
I
with
never,
Love Stage, yeah. When
No,
they announced
I-
Love Stage, I was like, oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I started watching and I just watched. It was later on after I found out these are actual books. I was like, oh, cool.
I read my first manga called, I think it was called 7 Days, or Monday through Sunday, or something like
Oh, the
that.
Japanese series.
Yes, I did not know it was a series or the movie until I read the book.
Oh.
I read the book and I didn't know there was something already that already happened. And so I watched it and I was like, yeah, I like the book better.
You're right, Alyssa. It's not often that the books have English translations.
No,
Probably
it's not.
like when,
Especially the
if-
Thai ones.
especially the Thai ones, like
Thank
unless
God
they,
for
they
Bill
go off.
and his daddy. Thank God for Bill and his dad for translating that name. KINNPORSCHE in English.
Yeah, with KINNPORSCHE.
Yeah. Bill and
I
his dad translated it, the whole thing in English. On what
Wait.
Build or Bible?
I thought it was Bible.
I meant Bible. I was thinking of Bill because Bill just posted something. He hand wrote a letter, and I put it on
He
my
did.
Instagram story. So I don't
He
know
did.
what it says. But,
Tell him to mail me later. I want to read it. I want to be like,
It's on his Instagram.
story.
He posted it like a few
It's,
minutes
it's
ago.
handwritten.
45
It's in
minutes ago.
Thai,
It's handwritten,
so
We have
Wait,
I have
hold
a hard
on.
time translating.
Wait, Deanne,
uh,
out of the numbers 1 and 2, which one rings higher to you?
for what?
And just 1 or 2.
history?
Is it like just in
Oh
general?
my freaking
Just pick a
Christ.
number.
1 or 2?
Pick a number.
2.
Okay, all right, run this up.
Oh my god! I hate it when he does.
And there he goes.
But here we go. Okay, let's read some comments from our friends in the chat because we are not.
Who is y'all's
Including-
favorite reactor?
Ooh,
No.
not Dion trying to
That's-
cause a fight.
No, I'm
good.
Sarah Gray says she's trying to write a book. Good luck.
Nice.
I wish you all the luck in the world. What is it based
Yes.
on?
Is your favorite
Jazzy?
reactor not Shaggy? That's why you don't want to say it?
We need
Uh-uh.
more non-toxic. We need more non-toxic VO writers. To say.
Joel said he loves history with exceptions. What are your exceptions, Joel?
Ooh,
Oh.
like 634?
I actually
Look
like
at you shaking the whole live, asking people what their favorite reactor. Do you know I got in trouble for asking that question once?
Oh,
You did?
Who is
Sarah,
being-
photographer, model
who
following.
is
That's a cute.
reprimanding you, Shaggy?
That's
who wants
cute. Sarah,
Huh?
that's cute.
No, I got in trouble for asking that question to a group of
How do you,
people.
who can discipline you? I don't understand. What happened?
No, because it took me a minute to realize that myself. But yeah,
Okay, tell what happened.
Rebecca, we know, we all know who your
Rebecca, we
favorite
all- we all
reactor is.
know.
Yeah,
who it
it's gonna be Shaki, girl.
No,
Come on
no,
now.
no. If I am not your favorite, to me it doesn't matter. Every single reactor.
Locked.
It's-
Block.
Wow.
If I'm number 2 on your list, you're done.
Wow. great. That's amazing.
Well, Dion, I have a question to ask you.
Oh
Is
boy.
that fashion?
It's a fashion.
Is it fashion?
It's fashion, Kurt. It's
It's
fashion.
okay. Just had to make sure.
Oh my god.
Race.
Sarah Grace says she has a lot of favorites. That is a
Oh.
very, very good answer, Sarah. That's a very good answer.
I have a
Could you
lot
tell
of
me
favorites. though.
your
Correct.
favorites and why they're your favorites? What about them is,
I don't have favorites.
And it's hard to even say that this person is my favorite because everybody has a different flavor of how they
100%.
do things, and it's never the same.
is it Rebel?
Is it Rebel?
Revel makes me laugh. Revel is entertaining. He
Is it
knows
Kern?
how. Huh?
Kern.
What?
Is Kern your
Is he
favorite
Kern?
reactor?
Is it
I
Kern?
love Kern's enthusiasm.
Yeah, it's enthusiasm.
I love his enthusiasm. I can literally
I
pinpoint
love your
anything.
moxie.
I can literally point out anything about a reaction. I can tell you why I like them. Like that's just what it is, So nothing against anybody. No tea,
Not
no
Kristen
shade, no
pointing to
pink
herself
lemonade
like,
girl.
what's
It is
mine?
what it is.
I see you,
Huh?
Kristen.
What?
Kristen pointing to herself like, what's mine, huh?
You have a mouth.
Reactor?
Ask the question.
Hello.
You have a mouth.
She's
I'm
her
sorry,
favorite
Amy.
reactor. Kristen is
Oh,
her
No,
favorite
I'm
reactor.
not. No, I honestly sometimes I hate my own reaction
Really? I love every single
because I
reaction I've ever
feel
done.
because sometimes
Right.
I feel that I go overboard a bit because I get so passionate in my reactions. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
self-aware queen.
But that's how you feel about it.
That's
though.
how you're. That's how you need
That's
to
okay.
be.
I know.
In the
And sometimes I
moment.
look at myself and I'm like, damn, girl, tone it
She
down.
loves her.
I
I'm
mean,
like, girl, you
that's
need
what
to tone it back a bit.
that's what we do. When like either you're reacting or you're streaming, you're in the spur of the moment, and then when you
Yes, my
rewatch
love. You should
yourself,
send
it's
him
like,
Yes,
what the
send him
fuck?
the clip. Yes, send it.
What the fuck? I feel like I'm Ratchet or Rabid or something.
Rabid.
Rabid? Who's Rabid?
Like foam at the mouth? Oh my god.
Hello.
Oh, like
Huh.
Rabid, like energetic Rabid, I guess.
Oh.
Like whenever at the end of Game Boys episode 12, when I was like throwing that bubble warmer out, I was just going nuts. Yeah, that was me.
Well, look at this. I love this. I don't have favorites. I started watching Alex first. I tried Revel, but sometimes I can't understand what he's saying. He's funny.
He does
Now I
speak
watch
another
him.
language.
He does. Speaking of yes, that could be the,
He sometimes
the
subs
reason
it,
why.
but it's also wrong subs at sometimes. But
Well, he might
Ah.
isn't it auto-generated, some of them?
Yeah.
no, sometimes
No,
he
I
writes his
think
own
no, I think he does them on his own.
Oh, okay.
But
because
again,
community subs are no longer a thing.
again, it's like it doesn't.
Lame.
It's not like a here or
I love
there
your laugh,
situation.
Rebecca.
There's several people that you like, and that is okay. So unless you're one of those that literally just sticks with one person and you don't do others.
The-
and
the- the-
that's
the-
We
on you
love
too, that's fine.
loyalty. Yeah.
I listen. There's nothing wrong with having some loyalty up in this business. Nothing wrong with it at all. So if I'm your favorite, okay, yay, thank you. I really I really appreciate you down. If I'm your favorite, then I appreciate it. If you love it, I like it. If you like it,
You're
I love
all my favorite.
it. Yes, not every single reactor is my favorite. Okay.
There you go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Enough said.
All right.
Microphone drop. Microphone drop. Good day.
Oh my god.
That's about
Mic
it.
drop.
And it's like it has nothing to do with anything. It just kind of is
It
what
has
it
to
is.
song.
at
That's
this-
a good reason.
It just is. It is. I like what I like. I watch what I watch.
I'm sure you
That's-
do. And once
Go-
you don't like, who are they?
Listen, not on my. No, stop.
Dion trying to
Stop
cause
it.
problems.
You trying to
Dion
make
me
causing
mad.
Order in the
drama.
live stream. Order in the live
Order.
stream.
Order in the live stream.
Damn.
Jack,
You know,
Jack. Gavel, gavel,
Objection.
gavel.
Relevance.
Some of these kids are impressionable, honey. Like they would take what you say and run with it, child. So
Wait,
it is okay.
Luhana, isn't that story already done? Minus the fact that we got that in ENCHANTÉ privileged edition.
Oh God.
Man.
Enchantée.
I want to be RGO or queer that was born and raised abroad most of their life and moves. Story is about his, her, them starting fresh in life.
Do you mean like away from like if we live in Thailand, away from Thailand, and we see the story from that point of view from over there? Because usually in shows we see them come back after being away for a while, type of thing.
And we did get them also. No, Bad Buddy. They were working, and then he was in Singapore. Then moved back to Thailand.
Oh God.
Also,
How about-
random thing. I'm tired. Prefacing. It's so weird that how I read Dion as Daon. I'm tired.
Oh my God.
With the accent and everything, word.
That's a good one of the characters from Light on Me.
I was like,
Yeah.
wait,
And
hold
and
on.
you love that
Am I
show.
reading that right? I was like, oh wait, no, that says Dion. I'm going crazy.
Not checking with Michael Jackson. Are you okay, Annie?
No, I was reading one of the comments. It was just like how I love how real Dion is and how he shakes things up. I read that as how real Daon is. I was like, wait, what?
I'm trying to.
Someone called me Agent of Chaos. Am I really that, guys?
You know why? Because you know why I
also,
feel like
yes,
they would
Nicole,
think that
and
is just because
it's actually three.
It's a touchy
Oh wait, no,
thing. That's
2
why.
Tricky JS concerts. Yeah, no, you're right. Three of the members got COVID.
No, oh no.
Felix,
Poor Felix.
Lino, Ayan.
I want to know how you got in trouble, Shaggy, though. I'm curious.
Wait, what happened?
How you got in trouble?
That's a story for another time.
That's a story for
Off
when I'm
here?
not live.
Yeah.
And
That's a story
off
for when I
camera.
am not live in front of other people. Because
I guess, child.
I right. It's so blasé. I'm just like, okay, girl. But you know,
Chaotic neutral.
Same,
Wow.
Nicole.
some of these hoes, I ain't.
Same.
I just want to laugh sometimes, but I feel like I can't. But anyway,
I'll laugh for you.
Bye, Destiny.
But like again, I have to throw this to everybody. You guys are all lovely ass human beings. Okay, like
No,
Wait,
it's
I'm
funny. Guys,
is it funny?
I'll admit, no, it's not funny, but like I'll admit, in my together reactions, I was obnoxious and a lot.
Wasn't
I
that?
see why people didn't like it. I reacted with Alex on his
That shit
channel,
was
and
good. Y'all are
I
a funny
wasn't their
bunch.
favorite. I wasn't the fans' favorite. I understand. I was doing Alex extra.
Mm.
Then I was the Agent of Chaos. I will admit.
Agent of Chaos. I can't.
Because what was happening was I wasn't necessarily reacting. My commentary wasn't fully on the show. It was based off Alex and Amanda's reaction. So if they were living for something I thought was ridiculous, I would say it, but be more annoyed because they were like, "Oh my god, it's so amazing!" I'm like, he's a psychopath. He manipulated this boy, and he's doing like of course, obviously, if you go against the ship, like how I was doing, people got mad. But I get it though, because I wasn't being extra, but they also be extra too.
Not you with your lips poached out like that.
Like that one kid in school when they get in trouble, like.
Wait, Naz is asking. No, go ahead, Kristen.
I was gonna say, why does that remind me of my niece? Because she'll come in here and she'd be like, I want that, and I'll be like, no. She'd be like, and I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, is that Auntie? She goes, yeah, and I'm like,
not the biggest hoe.
That is not me. She tells on me. She's like, I was like, you playing Auntie? She goes, yeah, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So it's just fuck. But everybody who's here in these comments and who have been like talking to us and chatting with us and going back and forth with each other, I appreciate y'all down for always coming and talking and being super super duper duper sweet.
Dion.
Like you guys are great. You guys are absolutely great. That's the best. That's the best thing I can honestly say about y'all.
Oh my god! People are supporting questions.
Huh?
People are pouring questions left and right.
Yes, I know.
Like,
They
what's
are.
a new trope
literally.
you want to
Night,
see? I'm like,
Jazzy.
yo.
How is mommy doing? Mommy is doing great. She's doing lovely. Have a wonderful night, Jazzy. I will see you again
Yes.
soon in the
Wow.
comments, all that good stuff. I have to literally look
I'm
at
excited.
the comments to the last video, well, for the KINNPORSCHE video, because a lot of you guys have written stories,
Novellas.
novels, but I love it.
I've gotten holographs in the comment section. I'm like, damn.
It's
That's how
been
you really
like
feel.
it's been really, but it's been entertaining because I know that they're passionate about this story and they have their own ideas and what they want and all this other stuff. So it's nice to hear them, you know. But I think right now what I am going to do is I think I'm going to probably call this one because it's 3 hours on the dot right now. So I think it's best to end it here. Thank you guys so much for coming in and chatting and talking to us. Thank you, Kern, Deanne, Dion, Kale, Kristen. You guys are obviously lovely, and it's been so great. It's so great talking to you guys.
Yo.
So other than that, everybody, you guys have a good night, and I will see you guys in the next live. Okay.
Okay.
Say bye, everyone.
Thanks for being here.
Bye.